Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. By the way, let's see if Martin will join today. Yes, the link is there for those who would like to join. Last week I didn't have the live stream because I traveled to Berlin for a demonstration, demonstration against Iranian regime, and I flight early in the morning Saturday and came back home Sunday. My family were going to travel there Friday morning, and unfortunately, because of the weather, the airport in Berlin was closed for all flights, and many people couldn't come. My brother and his family also were going to join, so they were forced to take a bus all the way to Berlin, 17 hours trip to Berlin, and then on the way back they flight home. They took the flight to home, yes, and then yeah, it was a very huge demonstration. I want to see if I can show a video of that I took. Let me see. It is on WhatsApp. I don't know how I can show it from WhatsApp. Let me see if it is possible. Download, save the downloads. Downloads. All right, let me see. Sure, that's not. No. Let me see. How do I share? Slides, external camera. Share screen. Window. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is the demonstration. The quality is not that good, of course. Yes, that's the demonstration that we had there. Let me see. Martin's supposed to join. Let me see. Where is he? Yeah, we wait. I wait for people to join, and then we can talk about different subjects. Hello, Miss K. Nothing special. Nobody has joined yet. How are you? I just was saying that last week I was in Berlin, and I was there on Saturday for a demonstration, and my family were going to travel there. My brother, many people, thousands of people, they were going to travel there on Friday. But unfortunately, Berlin airport was closed the whole day. I think even Thursday and Friday, 2 days, I think. And they couldn't join. Just, of course, my brother and family and other people, they took buses all the way 17 hours to Berlin. But I could join, but thousands of people couldn't. I heard even from Australia, people came and they landed in somewhere in UK, and then they should turn back all the way to Australia. Unfortunately, thousands of people couldn't participate, but anyway, it was a big demonstration. And the demonstration in Iran were also huge, and they all seems motivated to fight. And yeah, everybody wants the regime, out. Everybody want to bring down the regime, but unfortunately, because of 47 years of dictatorship, a part of Iranian, they are uneducated in, politics, and they are now following that idiot opportunity, opportunist, yeah, opportunist Reza Pahlavi, and some media make a lot of propaganda for him, like I call it Arab International, that TV that is broadcasting towards Iranian, it's Persian TV, but financed by Saudi Arabia. So it make a lot of propaganda for that puppet guy. Did you see the ball burning? Which ball? I don't know which ball you're talking about. Yes, anyway, that was very unfortunate that they couldn't come. Look up Iranians burn statues of Baal. Let me see. I check now. Google. Shall I check on Google or YouTube? Let me see. What is that? Aha, that. I don't know. What is that? Now I see. Where were you? Yes, I see that. That devil, yeah, kind of devil. It is a cow head person. Why they do that? Why were Baal statues burned at Iran's revolution anniversary rallies? During state organized, let me see. I just share screen. During state organized, this is that Arab television, Iran International, but this is, I call it Arab International. Anyway, organized rallies marking Iran's blah 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 demonstration in several cities, burned large statues of a horned, bull-headed, yeah, figure. Identified by organizers as Baal, and ancient deity referenced in biblical and Islamic tradition. The burning, some reported to have taken place at the same time in different cities, were presented by organizers as a symbolic protest linked to renewed online conspiracy theories surrounding the late financier Jeffrey Epstein and alleged child abuse by Western. Okay, so all right, doesn't matter. I mean, this is Iranian regime. They do whatever to stay in power, because Iranians believe that, not Iranians, the regime, the American and Jewish elites worship that thing. And it is true as shown by Epstein. Yeah, but the thing is that the regime tried to justify its massacre by, saying that these people are not, revolting against the oppression, the poverty, the dictatorship. What they are doing is that they are following, Western powers or some people, but it is not that. You cannot bring hundreds of thousands of people or millions of people on the street that they know that they are going to be killed, if they are not motivated enough. And why exactly when the dollar price went very high, people couldn't take it anymore and they came out. Millions of people participated in pro-government protests. No, that's a big lie. The regime didn't have people that they even it was exposed that they even should make AI. With AI should make people videos to show that people have joined. It is absolutely big lies. Iranian regime doesn't have even 2% support. 2%. We know, we are watching. Even very, very close people to the regime have now joined the opposition. They are against the regime. Even there was one Iranian diplomat who seek asylum in Switzerland, I think. They are leaving this regime. So only those who are in power, they are staying. So millions is absolutely a big trash. I can show you. Let me see if I had known such things, I would prepare for you. Let me see YouTube. Maybe I can find on YouTube. AI. Let me see if I can find Iran protest. What is it? Claims of AI. Okay, let me see. I think. Okay, I'm going to share with you. I found some of them.
Times give you better flight prices. If you want to find the best flight price.
Vedika Bahel is here in studio. Vedika, you're taking us back to our top story. Now, Iranian authorities have cut off internet and mobile services, making it difficult for images of the massive protest movement there to be verified. It's led internet users to cast doubt over the size and scale of the demonstrations. Tell us more.
Yeah, Sharon, have videos circulating online showing massive demonstrations in Iran being modified or manipulated using AI? That's the question being asked by users on social media. For example, this user here posted 2 videos, one of them showing a burning building, massive protest taking place, lots of people taking to the streets, and says that we can hear pro-monarchist chants praising Reza Pahlavi, the eldest son of the Shah of Iran. Now, this user claims that all of this blurring that we can see here over the lights, over the people, that this is an indication of deliberate blurring to conceal AI alterations or to manipulate the scene. And he backs up this theory by having this second video that he claims is filmed at the same spot, slightly further back. We can indeed see the same yellow neon squares in the background. But he says that this filmed slightly further back shows that the first video has been manipulated because there's no fire, and instead of shouting these pro-monarchist chants, the protesters are just shouting over and over, if you can hear that there, Iran.
Oh, now this is a different one. Okay, let me see.
Iran does not trust
here.
This week has seen massive social unrest continue in Iran as
This is the one. Okay, let me see if you're. I don't see you. million. That's about the Pahlavi. Yes, that was something else, but this is about Iranian regime. Okay. Yes.
Protesters demonstrate against the theocratic government amidst an internet blackout and a wave of crackdowns. Now, amidst those protests, the government has also called on its supporters to take to the streets as well in a show of loyalty. But online, false images by social media users are misleading those numbers. So let's take a first look at what the state media is sharing. Iran's government-backed Press TV broadcasted this aerial footage on its online media presence, saying it captures monumental crowds rallying in Tehran, crowds that are powerfully united towards the regime. Now, this was also followed by its parent company, which also shared similar images, the Islamic Republic of Iran broadcasting, saying that this is footage from Inkilab Square, or Revolutionary Square, in the capital Tehran, saying it shows loyalists gathering there, carrying photos of the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, as well as the official flag of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Now, this is what the state authority media has been airing, but online pro-government user accounts on social media have been also sharing out-of-context content to talk up these pro-government demonstrations. We have been seeing a lot of AI-generated and dated content being shared as if it is in fact current ongoing protest. This user on social media was one of many to share this video showing the official flag of the Islamic Republic stretching out for miles, flanked by what we think is thousands of protesters alongside it. Now, what I can tell you is that this video is AI generated. Not only is there multiple distorted facial features, if we take a closer look at the video itself, there are multiple distorted facial features. At one point, the protester almost seems to be blending in with the flag itself. But apart from that, if we take a look at the watermark embedded on the video, we can actually find the source of it, which was this TikTok account, in which on the video there was a clear disclaimer that this is AI generated content. Now, moreover, the account behind it actually is a prolific account that shares a series of AI-generated content falsely depicting ongoing protests in Iran. And as of now, this account has been suspended. Now, other accounts are actually sharing dated out-of-context footage, misrepresenting it as current ongoing pro-government protests. This user on X shared this image, saying that it shows a massive Iranian human wave in the streets of Tehran in support of the supreme leader and in support of the government. However, this image is in fact 6 years old. We can see that same image here, dated in an article from 2020, and the image itself is from January 6th of 2020, depicting the funeral of Iranian military leader Qasem Soleimani. In fact, images from Qasem Soleimani's funeral are circulating quite a lot, being misrepresented as current images. Here's another example. This user on X shared another photo saying that it shows the size and scale of pro-government support. Again, a reverse image search shows us that this is also from Qasem Soleimani's funeral, dated back to 20.
All right, I think it is enough, because we know that Iranian regime, first of all, doesn't have support, and even these people that they bring them, by force. And I mean, they bring them from schools. They are military staffs, family, relatives, that they have to come, otherwise they will get fired. All these things. Let me see. You have been writing a lot. Do you see the ball very well? Because millions of people, that's about Pahlavi. Yeah, okay. Now, when was it uploaded? All right, yeah, I think everything was shown. Oh, when did France 24 channel upload this? I don't know this. Okay, let me see. History, I'll bring it back. What was that? Was it here? Yeah, this was uploaded. When was it? France 24 was uploading these. Must have been recently. Let me see. I don't see any date here. I don't know where I can find a date. But anyway, it is about the recent demonstration held by Iranian regime. Yeah, this is I see the comments are 4 weeks ago. Yeah, this is 4 weeks ago. But even and the recent, let me see, there is a date on it. Yeah, but the comments are 4 weeks ago, so it must be from that time, okay? Because the regime made an anti-demonstration. So a month ago, yes. That's not the protest. It is the same. I mean, again, for this new protest, also they made a lot of AI images, okay? And we know, as I said, we know Iranian knows, and that the regime, first of all, they don't have supporters. They can bring hundreds of thousands of people, maybe 100,000, and that's not, much from a city that is like 12 million people. It is like 2% of the people, and they bring them by force, by threatening them. For example, I heard that even the families of these people who have been killed or arrested, they have asked them, if you go to the demonstration and show videos, we can, release your child, something like this. They can do such a things even, okay? So it is not, because we know how much Iranian people hate this regime. And I said, Ms. K, it is impossible that you can bring hundreds of thousands of people on the street when they know that they are going to be killed. If these people, majority of people, at least 80% of people are not fed up with this regime. Because many people are anyway afraid. They hate the regime, but they are afraid to come out, okay? Many people. So out of this majority, over 80%, maybe 10, 20% have gotten that courage to get out and to risk their lives. So so those who come to the street and support the regime, they know that there is no any danger for them. They just they do whatever for some, perhaps some money or opportunities, okay? It is now very obvious for everybody on this planet. Everybody know that the regime is very, very much hated by the people, that the regime doesn't represent Iranian people. Mass majority of Iranian people hate the regime. Okay, I don't know, Ms. K. Nobody's joining, and I think I'll wait a little bit more. If nobody want to join, then to have a discussion, then I can wrap it up. I can do other things, maybe go on TikTok. The threats from Trump do more harm than good. Generally speaking, an external threat seems to rally people together, even if they oppose. No, that's absolutely wrong, because I know very well my people, okay? And I tell you that Iranian national football team lost, I think it was in Qatar, and people came out and were celebrating. So such a people, they hate the government, and they see even the national football team as a representative of the regime. And they are happy that the regime lost. Okay. So, and I know that many people are now, they want that somebody help them by bombing Iranian regime. Of course, not the people. They want that the, USA or Israel bomb the IRGC, these missiles program, nuclear program, and all these things. Perhaps they, of course, if they kill even the leader, Iranian people would be very happy. Why should Iranian, be unhappy by Trump killing? Trump killing Ayatollah Fascist Khamenei and the IRGC members. I'm sure there are some people who strongly oppose the government, no matter what. But I think you downplay the amount of government loyalists. They are not loyalists, I know, Ms. K. They are flies around the honey, okay? They are flies around the honey. I know that the moment they see that it is dangerous, they run away. So if Iranian people get weapons, they can bring down this regime very fast. If they are armed, these so-called loyalists, they would run away, all of them. They don't want to sacrifice themselves for this regime, okay? Because they all support this regime for their own interests. And you don't risk your life for interests, okay? It will come to that moment that everybody will see that, yes, the regime really didn't have any supporters, loyalists. Yes, they have a lot of loyalists in Lebanon, in Iraq, in other countries. They have supporters, Muslims who think that, Iranian regime is anti-Israeli, So they think, but Iranian people who have lived under this fascist regime, they are not loyalists to this regime. They don't like this regime. They hate this regime. People who don't have money to buy food, how can they be loyalists to this regime? And the regime doesn't have money even now to give to his loyalists, those who, even they are very angry. Hello, Tacos, how are you? Welcome. If you want to call, hi. Tacos, you have any questions? Sorry, which comment? Maybe this one, yeah? Generally speaking, most humans are conformists, regardless of nation. It is always the vanguard that must change the course. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. With these, generally speaking, most humans are conformists, regardless of nation. Conformist. I don't understand exactly that word, conformist. Tacos, would you like to join? Can you maybe, let me see. People tend to be loyalists until someone makes them believe in his idea instead. I don't know how to tell you that. I don't know about other people, but this is the situation in Iran. Okay? Over 90% of people, over or 95% of people are against this regime. Okay? And if some people go to demonstration, is because of different reasons, not because they believe in this regime. Even the leader, none of them, they don't believe in this regime. They just believe in money, okay, and in power. So even their supporters, their followers, they are a bunch of mafia, they just think about money, and they don't believe in revolution and all this trash. And I said that the only people who might really think that the Iranian regime is Islamic regime and they believe in it are non-Iranians, those who haven't lived under this regime. Okay, there are very, very few percent, of course, who believe inside Iran, very, very few percent, who are very, very dumb, who really believe that this regime is this and that, because they don't have perhaps problems themselves. Yeah. All right, I think I will wrap it up because people are not coming and we are 40 minutes in and nobody is calling. So maybe reasons like not wanting to be attacked by the US assets flocking to the region. Of course, US will not attack them if they don't, they don't want to build nuclear bomb. They don't support terrorism around the world. Okay. USA would never attack them or even put sanction on them. Understand? So even though they are trying to build nuclear bomb and all these things, they are massacring the Iranian people, even though yet Donald Trump is negotiating with them. I would join, but I don't have much to talk about live. It's okay, I know. All right, no problem, Tacos. Anyway, so I will wrap it up and see you next week, maybe. Let's see. Building it like Saddam Hussein. Yeah, Saddam Hussein, actually, I don't know much about Saddam Hussein, but the thing is that you somehow, I don't know, these leftists, they believe in ISIS regime of Iran, I don't know why. Just because you think that Iranian regime is anti-American, so that's why you believe in ISIS regime of Iran, that they are not trying to build nuclear weapons, which my organization revealed them first time in 2002 and said that Iranian regime is building nuclear bomb. If they are not building nuclear bomb, then why they were hiding it in all those years, and why they try to build, enrich uranium to, over 60%. Even the most uneducated person on this planet understand that if you need those enriched uranium for medical purposes, then that's 3.5% enrichment, not 20 or 60%. 60% is very soon become the 90% the nuclear bomb level. All right. The West already lied about Iraq. Yes, the West lied about Iraq, and Iraq is not Iran. Okay. So can you tell me, Ms. K, why the regime, Iranian regime, want to, first of all, build nuclear facilities, nuclear power plants, which that gives just 2% of Iranian, electricity, 2%. And Iran, like Dubai, UAE, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Iran can also use, power plant with fossil fuel, okay? Doesn't need nuclear bomb, and spend billions of dollars on that, and billions of dollars on that, hundreds of billions of dollars if we count the sanctions, the damage that these nuclear facilities have, done to Iranian people. Why so much insisting to give electricity to people that they are massacring? Okay, Ms. K, you think that anybody buy that? Tacos, do you buy that? Please call in. I want to ask you a question, Tacos. What takes them so long then? A much poorer North Korea figured out decades ago. Because it take them long because of the sanctions, okay? Yes, because of the sanctions, and because there were sabotage many times inside their nuclear facilities. Now you tell me why they insist so much. Can you tell me why they insist so much to build nuclear powers? What they want to do? They want to, and then what they need, enrichment, 60% enriched uranium. What do they want to do with that? North Korea was also sabotaged, and North Korea was getting help definitely from China or Russia, but none of them, even Russia doesn't want that Iranian regime get nuclear bomb, because even Russia knows that Iranian regime is dangerous. Hello, Tacos, how are you? Tacos, you are muted. I'm trying to unmute you, but I can't.
I was fixing my live mic.
Yes. Hi, how are you?
What's the matter?
I don't know. Can you tell me maybe, because Miss K doesn't tell me that. Let me see, because it's good investment, both in long-term investment for what? Energy, term energy, research and development. Okay, Miss K, a regime that.
Oh, Ms. Gates talk about investments like stocks and assets and bonds.
I ask why they want nuclear facilities. Okay, a regime that is massacring its people, doesn't need to build nuclear, plants for giving them electricity. They don't care about Iranian people. Even if they want really that, okay, even if they really want that, then why enriching to 60%? Do you know what 60% is needed for? Tacos, that level?
If Iran builds nuclear power plants for energy,
that
use that energy to sell energy to other countries that
no, Tacos, wait. Tacos, to build nuclear energy plants, okay, you need enrichment only 3.5%, not more. Okay, if you enrich more, then you are going to do, for something else. 60% is just for these nuclear submarines, for example, nuclear carriers. Okay, they use 60%. All right, Iranian regime has Iranian regime doesn't have any of these things. Why they enrich, and then they have just one nuclear power plant, which is in Natanz, okay, one, and that doesn't need so much enrichment. So why they are enriching so much uranium is because they are trying to make nuclear bomb, and even they have said it many times. The thing is that Mitskay doesn't know Persian, and he doesn't watch this regime. Many times they have said that we have to go for nuclear bomb, you know, we need it to defend ourselves, okay? Because it's good investment, la 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 la. They supposedly built the big boom since 1990s. It doesn't take over 3 decades to build a big boom. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that you need the knowledge. You cannot just make it overnight or in few years. They were getting even help. It came out, all these things. They were getting help from that guy from Pakistan, father of Pakistan's nuclear bomb, you know, Tacos. All these came out that guy was also in Iran trying to help Iranian regime to make nuclear bomb, you know, and Pakistan punished him. Okay, yeah.
The Iran thing, it's very silly. Let's say they're successful and they build maybe 1 or 2. Israel has like 400, something like 400, and America has, I don't know, 800,000. Russia has a few hundred.
Yeah, but the thing is that Tacos.
Just making one doesn't make sense when the other nations have hundreds.
No,
So,
yeah. Listen.
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to like say, well, we're gonna build them too because like sort of like a deterrent.
I mean, listen, listen, Tacos. The thing is that this regime want to make nuclear bombs, and they support terrorist groups around the world to show their power, okay? So that, they are not sanctioned. They can dictate the world. I better tell you like this, dictate the world, their policy, what they want. For example, if they want to go and occupy Iraq and occupy Saudi Arabia, which they want, very much occupy Yemen and all these places, nobody can tell them that, nobody can stop them, all right? Because they have nuclear bomb. That's why they need it very much. They want nuclear bombs so that they can do all these things. Tacos.
Yeah, but yeah, I know. But it's kind of foolish for them to try to like use this as leverage. Because like the Western powers will say, yeah, you're building one. How many you have? You have one? Well, we have 1,000. By the time like they try to launch anything, they'll be totally annihilated because the Western powers will just
but I know, but the Western power, they don't want to do such a thing. They don't want a nuclear war, okay? That's why they don't want that they have it in first place. They don't want that this crazy terrorist regime has nuclear bomb. They can even give it to you.
India and Pakistan have nukes too.
Yes. Listen, Pacos. That's different because India and Pakistan, they have democratic governments. The governments that are, chosen by the people. They are not.
I understand that, but if India and Pakistan ever go to war, they are willing to use the nukes on them.
Yeah, on themselves. Yes, listen, but Tacos, but they are not supporting all terrorists in the world, okay? And they are not, no Pakistan, not India, they are not planning to occupy Iraq, Israel, I don't know, Lebanon, and then Yemen, Saudi Arabia, they have these plans. The Iranian regime have these plans, all these plans to occupy all these, countries.
Yeah, but I don't think they have the manpower and the.
No, that's yes. Listen, Tacos, exactly. That's why they want to make nuclear bomb, okay? To get that power, okay? Understand? But otherwise, why Tacos? Why so much? I tell you, hundreds of billions of dollars have been lost because of these nuclear facilities. Why?
How do we know they have any? Maybe the Iranian government is lying.
No, no. Listen, no. First,
They're
no,
scared
no,
people.
no. Tacos. The question was, if it is just for, for power plants, for electricity, then why so much insisting, so much sanction, taking all these hundreds of billions of dollars, in damage? Why it is so important for Iranian regime? Because they want to give electricity to people. And I told you, and Tacos, they have only one power plant in Natanz, and that gives just 2% of the entire electricity for Iran. So they haven't built any other nuclear plants anywhere else. The only things they do are enriching. Okay, their most aim is enrichment. For what? Because they want to just make nuclear bomb, and that one power plant in Natanz is just a cover up. Do you understand, Tacos? So
Yeah,
why?
I think even if they try to build any type of weapons, the rest of the world will probably shut them down anyway.
No. And I told you, no, listen, Tacos, again, I say it is not about that the West, and so they don't want to have a nuclear war with Iran. That's why they try to stop them. Okay,
Yeah, I
even
know,
if
that's
they,
what I'm
if
saying.
they
Even if they
even
try,
even if they make one nuclear bomb, the West doesn't want that, because they don't want to be either they have to fight, start a nuclear bomb with Iranian regime to destroy, to get rid of that one bomb or whatever, will be a nuclear war, or they have to give up to Iranian regime's demands, like, let me
no, I
occupy.
don't think so. I mean, because Iran is weak. Iran's economy is very tiny.
Yeah, but then listen.
Would not allow it.
Yeah, but wait. Why?
Iran would easily be isolated.
No,
I,
listen.
I think I think I think I think what the Iran regime is trying to do is trying to be like a bully, say, well, we're going to have them too. Now
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
to deal with us.
yeah,
Trying to pretend
exactly.
they're tough guys.
Yeah, but the thing is that, yes, they try to be bully, yes,
But
and
it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
yeah, listen. That's why the West knows that it will work if they have nuclear bomb. That's why they
Look,
try.
Israel has 400.
Yeah, but the thing is that Tacos is different. Israel is, doesn't support all these terrorist
I know,
organization
but
around the world,
but but
and
let's
they.
say, but let's say hypothetically Iran is successful.
Mhm.
The Western powers like America will give Israel the go ahead to approve attacking Iran, and then
Yeah,
Israel
but
would.
I told you, yes, and I told you they don't want nuclear war. Okay, that would be a catastrophe. So whatever it is, listen, whatever it is like this, that Iranian regime is making nuclear bomb, and everybody know it, trying to make nuclear bomb. That's why they hide it,
But
making. Wait, Tacos. Do you agree that they want to make nuclear bomb? Do you agree in that?
they probably have a desire to, but
Yes.
once the Iranian regime declares we have nukes, guess what's going to happen? America's going to attack them along with
Okay, that's listen. Yeah, that's something else.
before they launch anything. They're going to
Okay,
be.
I know. Listen, I
So
said
it's not.
that's
So it's like,
no,
so basically it's like a suicide mission.
no. I know. Listen, that's
It's not
something
going to
else.
happen. Iran
Tacos.
is never going to be able to do anything.
Yeah, tacos. That's something else. What I said that is Miss K said that they are not making nuclear bomb. So the question here is, are they really making nuclear bomb or not? That's the question. And I said definitely they are making nuclear bomb. That's why they were hiding these, their activities in many years, 18 years, because you can make nuclear power without hiding it. Any country in this world has the right, according the United Nations, to build nuclear power. They get even help, but Iranian regime was hiding it because knew that everybody know that they are going to make nuclear bomb. Okay, and this nuclear, uh, what is it? Power is just a cover up. All right.
Yeah, but I think we're overthinking it. They could try to build whatever they want to, but in reality, even if they're successful and they declare we have won, Iran would be annihilated in a
Yeah, but nobody wants to do that. You know.
You don't have to nuke them. You can just do like you can just carpet bomb them like they did in with the Iraqis. Iran would be destroyed in a matter of months.
Yeah, but the thing is that, yes, no, listen, Tacos, you just think like an ordinary person. Even today, still people are condemning USA for using nuclear weapon on Japan. Okay, even today.
Yeah, but I know, but the Americans, the Western powers don't have to use any nukes. They could just send the B-52 bombers and take out Iran.
Yeah, I tell you that the thing is that they don't want to do that.
But they,
okay.
But they would if they needed.
Yes, if they need it, but they don't want that it comes to that point. Do you understand?
But this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they don't want that it comes to that point.
This is what we're trying to say. If Iran does become successful, and they claim that they have them, they would be annihilated in a heartbeat.
I understand, but
it's political suicide. They're not going to get away with it.
Yeah, I tell you, Tacos, I know.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but the thing is that listen. The thing is that the thing is that Miss K was saying that they are not making nuclear bomb. It is a lie. Okay, so all this debate is about that. Yes, they are making nuclear bomb. They want to make nuclear bomb. Okay, so what will happen after they make it? That's something else. What we are saying is that Iranian regime has spent all these monies, all these problems, has taken all these, sanctions, all these, because they want to make nuclear bomb. That's all. And Ms. K said you can't take it down without them retaliating. That's how North Korea survived. Yes, that's exactly what I say, Tacos. It is not just, just being bomb, and then destroy them. But they also, only they shoot their nuclear bomb, for example, towards Israel. That's enough, to wipe out Israel. Understand? They don't want.
I think you're overthinking it.
No, but anyway, so
in the case of North Korea, why do they have a nuke? Right? The whole thing is that we're poor, we don't have infrastructure. Give us money, give us aid, give us support. That's the whole thing with North Korea.
Yes, exactly.
They use it like leverage. Because I remember years ago, America used to give North Korea a lot of aid. Because North Korea would collapse without international aid.
Mm-hmm.
North Korea is like a mental house.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
South Korea is doing well. South Korea is where everything is: the intelligence, the money, the wealth, the success. And North Korea has nothing. So what North Korea has done in the past is use it as leverage, like blackmail. Give me aid. Give me this. I want this. I want this.
Mm-hmm.
Over the years, America cut back giving aid.
Yeah, Iranian regime. Yes,
and then China said, "All right, you guys, calm down, settle down. We'll give you aid. We'll give you support. We'll give you aid. We'll give you food." So basically, North Korea is like a welfare state that keeps demanding aid. I want aid. And China said, okay, shut up. We'll give you some more aid and just shut up. Yeah, so that's why North Korea stays silent. Because they don't want war.
But nobody wants. Nobody wants. Yeah, that's the thing is that I say this is the same thing. Iranian regime also will do the same thing.
Probably what the Iranians will say is, we want this, we want that.
We want that, exactly. That's what I was telling you. We want to take Iraq, we want to take Yemen.
Never take those countries.
No, listen to me, Tacos. Already after the invasion of Iraq, Iranian regime has been trying a lot and took over, not, what is it? How do you say it? They took it all. They took over by a puppet regime, Nouri Maliki, Shia government in power there, and then, for example, these Houthis in Yemen, they want to take over Yemen. They have tried to take over Saudi Arabia. I know all these things, Tacos. You don't know.
Saudi
Okay.
Arabia has a very powerful military.
No, the thing is that I say
You're
they.
overthinking this.
Yeah. No, listen to me. Why Saudi Arabia attacked Yemen? Because they knew that Iranian regime want to take, and they were saying it, I say, openly, that if it did this, that, it was the head of a paramilitary, Iranian paramilitary organization, and that was saying it openly, that if we were fast in Yemen, did this and that, we would be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia's
No,
capital.
I think the Iranians regime, that the one that you call, I think they're just trying to like pretend to be tough guys. But Iran is nothing.
No, listen. It's not
It's
about that.
nothing.
No, listen. They want, listen, Takus, they know that if they want to stay in power forever, they need nuclear weapon. They need to expand themselves, okay? And it was 8 years Iran-Iraq war was because of that. Iranian leader was saying all the time, we have to take over Iraq. We have to occupy
Yeah,
Iraq.
but we have
Just
we have inspectors who've been inspecting Iran. Iran
no.
keeping the secret.
Okay, listen, I say that you have to know all these things, okay? 8 years, just go and check. 8 years war with Iraq, Iran-Iraq war, 8 years, took time, despite Saddam Hussein wanted peace, because Iranian leader was saying that we have to occupy Iraq. So Iran have had this aim since 1979, okay? Since 1979. And then when Americans, overthrow Saddam Hussein, Iran found that, took that opportunity, and they supported a lot of Shia militants and then groups, and they took over Iraq, not officially, but they took over Iraq, and Iraq was almost under their control because the prime minister, his name was Nouri Maliki. He was a puppet regime of Iranian regime, okay? A puppet government of Iranian regime. So the Iranian regime anyway have had this aim to take over Iraq, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, entire Middle East, okay? And that's why they say,
we have to make a distinction between taking over something and having influence on something.
no, they want, yes.
Maybe they're trying to push influence.
Yeah, anyway, you listen.
Over.
No, listen. And
Iran
yes,
can't just go into the Middle East and take over anything it wants. It just can't.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No, listen to me. But
You worry too much.
wait. No,
regime.
tacos. For example, in Yemen, there are thousands of Iranian military staff, helping these Houthis to fight, to take over Yemen. Okay, so in this way they take over. Yes, of course, Iran is not going to throw out all Yemenis. They will have them, it becomes their base. Okay, it becomes like a part of Iran. Okay, not become, in, how do you say, in the map, a part of Iran, but in general, they will be like Iranian regime. Okay, Iranian regime have influence, very, very much influence on them.
They might have influence, but they don't have military power.
Okay, anyway, so
Iran would be shitting in their pants once they see the B-52s coming.
yeah, okay. Let's see if they come.
All Americans would have to do is take out Iran, like they did Iraq and Iran. And Iran would collapse.
All right.
You take out their biggest city. You take out Tehran. You carpet the shit out of it. There's no more government left because Tehran is like the biggest government, the biggest city, and is where all the wealth and money goes. You take that city out, Iran collapses. Iran doesn't have infrastructure. You're over worried about it.
Okay. Anyway, so any Islamic question, because we have been talking about politics long time now, 1 hour. Anything about Islam, or else I would like to actually to wrap it up.
Muji, I think to wrap it up, I think you're like overthinking it. I think it would be a good idea, like for you to relax, have a beer, watch a soccer game. Smoke some cigarettes.
All right, I'm going to. I don't smoke. I want to go and take a beer. Okay, and
You could do non-alcoholic beer.
yes, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to.
You know
take
they
it
have
more.
that, right?
I have it myself. I'm going to take it.
You have they do make non-alcoholic beer that tastes good.
Of course, I say I usually drink it. Yes, I have
Well,
it
and you
home.
they also have non-alcoholic wine too.
Yes, I know. I have been drinking and I love it very much. So I'm going to take a non-alcoholic beer now. So that's why I wrap it up. Okay.
So you never get drunk.
No, I don't need to get drunk.
No, why would you get drunk? You're drinking non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, Martin is here. Salam
Salam
alaikum,
future
my
brother in
my-
Christ. Oh yeah,
my-
you're gonna wrap it up, Muji.
Yeah, because you were not here, I was going
Hello,
to.
bye, Muji. Hello, bye.
Yeah.
How was your demonstration, though?
Yeah, it was great. And let me see, Moji, can you stream on different platform? I can do. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I was going to, yes. Yeah, I can do actually on TikTok. Yeah, but I don't know. I've been doing it here, but I think on TikTok is better, Martin.
We can
You know,
try. Yeah.
Yeah, because on TikTok, but the thing is that I'm not so familiar with TikTok. For example, if I want to share something, you know, it is a little bit difficult. You have to sit maybe, I don't know.
Check
what
a
to
few YouTube videos that will probably tell you how to do any sharing or
Yeah.
something like that. You know.
Because you cannot download it on computer. It is just phone, you know. You can
You can't.
download
You can.
it.
You're supposed to.
Yes,
Be able
yeah,
to.
but yeah, I know you. I have it on computer, but you cannot, you know, you cannot talk or anything. You just can listen, I think, you know, but you cannot go live on computer, something like this. Okay.
Really? No, there
Yeah,
must
yeah.
be a way. You have
No,
to go
no,
look. Muji.
I have,
must
I
go
have,
away.
I have. You can also look at it. Yeah. It said that it's so far is only for phones, which is
Because
what
the
it
thing is, there are people that stream on their computer on TikTok. I can clearly
they
see
show.
those
No,
streams.
I have seen. Yes, I think they show from their phone. They show the computer. You know, they share something and they show on computer.
Let me see if ChatGPT says you can do it or not. Can you stream on
With Restream,
with a
you
computer?
could be on my many.
Yes, you can stream on
platform.
TikTok using a computer. The requirements to go live on TikTok: at least 1,000 followers. You must be older than 18. Your TikTok
1,000.
account is in good standing.
So you have to have 1,000 followers to what? To stream
To
on
stream.
computer? On computer
Stream
or?
from PC or Mac, you typically need at least 1,000 followers.
All right. Okay. So we need thousands of followers. 1,000 followers.
But we might get past that. I don't know. Can you stream on your phone? Is it easy to
Yes,
stream
yes.
on your phone?
Yeah, on phone is I can just go live. Yeah, and it's the good thing with TikTok is that they suggest you. TikTok suggests you to people, and this person is live. Okay, and people come. And for example, if somebody who is TikToker has followers and call you, then all followers of that person, they see you and they come also. But this YouTube, no, nobody knows that you are, you know, it's very
But
useless.
TikTok is perhaps better, yeah.
Yes.
So, Muji, how many followers do you have on TikTok?
400, I think, yeah.
Okay, so you're
Yes.
getting closer to it.
Yes, but if I go I go live on TikTok more, be more active there, then the followers will increase rapid, you know, very fast.
Yeah.
It's not like YouTube, 1, 2, 3, you know, per year or month. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there is rapid.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never thank you. I've never tried TikTok really.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking that maybe I should have all these years. I should have do it on TikTok. Yes, I would have maybe tens of thousands of followers now there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
much
would be
more
much
effective.
Yeah, yes, much more effective. Because right away when you go live, Martin, it says wait, we will let people know that you are live. It says right away. And
Yeah.
then you see people are coming, some goes, some just come like that. So it's a much better platform. And yes, I would consider it more that just go live on TikTok. The only
How
thing is
many
that
times have you gone live? And can you send the link?
yeah, it is the same perfect hour. Let me see if I can go on TikTok now. TikTok, yeah. Let me see my TikTok.
Let's see if there's a way to stream on your computer with less than 1,000 followers.
Let me share. Here is.
So you
Here
can
is my-
stream on TikTok, right?
Yeah,
You are
here.
able-
Yeah, here is my TikTok. Yeah, perfect hour.
Okay.
Yes, and I have some.
Can you send the link?
The
Was there
link,
a way?
yes, the link copy. I don't know if I can put it here on StreamYard. Yeah, that's. Do you see the link?
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna get the link.
Yeah, and then let me see if I can go live there now. For example, here now you see Martin.
Yes.
There is no. There's supposed to be a plus thing, that you click on that and you go live.
So there's no. Usually there's a thing to click on. You
Yeah,
can go
look.
live.
Let me show you on my phone. I don't see it here, for example. Let me show on my phone.
I see there's a live thingy there. I don't know what that means. Next to messages.
Let me see. Next to messages.
Yeah.
Where is the messages? I don't see messages.
It's
Oh.
left side. Left side.
Left side, yeah. Explore following the messages. Live.
Is this
No,
the
this
people
is-
that are live?
No, people who are live. Yeah, those who.
What about
who
the more? What about if you click more there at the bottom?
more? Let me see. More and
Okay, there's
no,
nothing there.
no. For example, I can show you now here. Okay, if I go. Yeah. Okay. You see here. You see that plus. Okay, that plus.
Oh, the plus. Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
If I. Okay, then you click on that plus. You see live.
Yeah.
I click on live. Wait. It crashed.
Okay, so they say you need 1,000 followers to do it on the computer.
Yes. On computer, you need perhaps 1,000 followers. So I have to go.
If you count less than, typically you won't see the go live option on mobile. Okay, so you need 1,000 followers. So they're keeping you back. Okay, so Muji, your goal should be to get 1,000 followers, and then you can do it.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Okay.
And you have to be older than 18. Hopefully Muji is older than that.
Yeah. I'm trying
But I
to
wonder if
see.
there's some way that you can still bypass this stuff. Yeah. Let me see.
You see here now, Martin, yeah? You
Yes.
click that, go live, yeah? And then you go live.
Okay, that's awesome.
But
Okay,
not,
go to use TikTok Live Studio. There's a TikTok official live studio download page. So it seems like you have a TikTok live studio as well.
TikTok
that you
Live
can use.
Studio.
Yeah, that you can download
All right.
and install it. But it's Windows only. You're not on Windows or what?
No, I have Mac. Let me
Okay,
see
so
Windows
then it's fine.
only. Yeah. Actually,
You have OBS, right?
what is that?
OBS Studio. You don't have OBS Studio.
No, I don't have OBS Studio.
Okay.
Let me see. TikTok. The bad thing with TikTok is that you cannot say many things. TikTok banned me after creating account.
Why they ban
I
you?
don't know. I don't
What
know.
were you doing,
The-
SK? What
no,
illegal stuff were you doing?
the thing is that this TikTok, you cannot say many words. For example, kill. You have to say
Oh.
unalive. Rape. You have to say grape. You know, many words you cannot say.
And if you say it, then you
They
get banned.
will, yeah, something like that. For example, ISIS. You cannot use the word ISIS. You know, I don't know what else.
So perhaps we should check a few videos as well, how they do it, and then go for 1,000 followers, and then you can do it easy.
Yeah. If we can do it there, that's much better. You know, because I say many people join. It's not like here now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
It's a bit dead. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I was talking on a Discord server recently, Muji, with Muslims,
Okay.
and there was a Muslim girl. I don't know if if you guys know or something. I can't remember her name. Let me check her name. But she was debating me about stuff in the Bible and the Quran and stuff. But she sounds very arrogant.
Okay.
Very arrogant. Tells me to shut up. All kinds of stuff. Like
Crazy.
Like I don't know
Where-
if you know this girl.
On Discord, yeah.
Yeah, perhaps I can share it. Share.
Mhm.
What is this? Okay, wait, no. I can't share this. I can share video file. and I can show you how hectic the atheist curse at me, Muji. Like it's crazy. I can't even. I wouldn't even play it on here because otherwise you're gonna perhaps get banned. I'll just play this girl. I don't know if you know her. Let me see if this is working. This is adding.
Sorry.
Why it's not adding?
Let me see.
Chris,
Add-
how do you?
Let me see.
If they
Well,
bear
I-
good fruits,
okay, now.
then they may be a true prophet. And if they bear bad fruits, then they may be they will be
I
a
don't know
false
if you
prophet.
guys know
But there are further criteria that are given. For example, in the book of Deuteronomy 22, verses I believe 20
Korah.
through 23, where it talks about the
Korah or
criteria of
something.
prophecy.
I
If
don't
it's
know.
the case that a prophet proclaims in the name of God and it does not come about, then they are going to be a false prophet, and vice versa.
But anyway, so there was a lot of people there on Discord, Muji. So you have a lot
yeah.
of people listening
It-
to her and chatting together.
It looks a little bit like TikTok. also.
Yeah, this is Discord, Muji.
I know. Yes.
This is also one of the channels. We also have a channel for you, Muji, where people write stuff after streaming with you. You know, then they write stuff as well, like you know, Hourglass.
Okay.
How do I remove this? I don't know even how to use the new thing. Remove from studio. Sorry, I just wanted to show you the people that I was talking to with that girl. One of the people I was talking was joining and talking to her, even though she was bashing me, telling me to shut up and keep
Okay.
quiet and etc. You know. So it was quite hectic, but the atheists were the worst, Mujib.
Mhm.
Yo, they mute me the whole time. They scream at me, curse at me.
Yeah.
Like I just tell them there's evidence for God, then they get so angry, like
Yeah.
massively angry. Like that one guy, he curses at me all the time. That's all he does. He
Okay.
comes in there, he curses at me, then he gets angry at everyone else for letting me in to his server.
Okay.
And he says I'm spewing garbage there, absolute garbage,
Okay.
by providing him evidence for God because he asked for evidence for God.
Yeah.
Their channel is literally come again.
Listen, actually, it is useless, Martin, because yes, because they say, give me evidence. So I have been talking to them, and then some of them say, even if you give me evidence, I'm not going to worship your, stupid God or something like that. Okay, so why you are looking for evidence? So they don't know themselves, and they don't like that Matt Dillahunty as well. You give him what kind of evidence? I don't know. Your God knows. Excuse me. You have to know what kind of evidence you are looking for. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and even remember, by the way, what happened to that guy, Pancreate? Does he go live still?
I don't know.
Okay, I haven't seen him for a very long time. Anyway,
I wonder what
even
happened.
Even he was saying that if you light up this, napkin, then I might consider, I might consider. Excuse me.
Let's see when he was lost. 7 months ago, he posted something. 8 months ago, he had a stream.
Okay, so he's
with
not.
The Danny.
So maybe maybe he's somewhere else also.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. That's
I don't
quite
know.
weird. He gave up on atheism, Muji. He saw all the damage that it was causing. Because he sounds like he kind of enjoys the benefits of Christianity and stuff, and he still has those morals that he clings to. Like
he was a little bit more rational than the others,
Yes, but he didn't like it when that one atheist came in and told him, like, what would it prove? Like, if God makes that napkin light, what would that prove? Like, how do you know it's God doing that? And stuff like that. And he was very angry, like super angry. And in our church now, Muji, there's also a little bit of anger from some people because our church. And no church is perfect, Muji. No church is perfect. But our church decided that we're not going to allow women leaders to lead the church. And the women were not very happy about that. Like, they weren't.
Of course.
So that's quite a fighting in the church.
About. I mean, that's very, very old mentality. That women, for example, it is in these extremist Islamic, mosques or some mosques, they even don't allow women to come there to pray. I mean, I heard in London, in UK, of course, some mosques are doing like that, despite, and this is ridiculous, that we don't let women. Yes.
But I believe there are roles for women and men. Like, even when a ship goes down, Muji, the men stay on the ship and let the women go. What would you think of men letting their women stay behind and they go, save themselves,
that's a I understand, but that's a moral, is like, because women, it is natural, they are weaker than us. Okay. Children are weaker than everybody, so that's why always we say first children. So we let first children go, and then first women. After children is women. So it is about their body, power. So because we men are stronger, so we should stay at the end, and then we go. Okay, if somebody, so we can fight better. So that's some moral things. It is not.
But it's still kind of a role for men to go to war. They don't send their women into war,
but the thing is that
they stay at home and they send.
But some men, no. The thing is that again, it comes to it comes to that again, power, ability. Okay, the how do you say it? That we men are stronger, so we can fight more. But there were women also in the past who were fighting. There were women who were fighting. Not there were few, but there were women. And today we see many armies. They have women. Okay, because today you don't need you don't have to be, take a sword and fight. So it is just shooting. Yeah. So or a woman sit on an airplane, jet fighter, and then go on bomb. So today is different. So yes, I understand that in the past. Yes, I understand in the
there
past.
was roles and stuff.
Yes,
I still think even in a family there are roles for the children and the wife and the husband. But like I think there's a middle ground, which the extremists they
Mhm.
put women down, women are nothing, like
Yeah,
women
nothing.
are garbage.
Yeah.
And I think the other stream of putting women everywhere as leaders and men just sit back and say women should lead everywhere, like in a
Yeah.
relationship everywhere we just put women leaders.
Yeah.
Is the other extreme. It's
Yeah,
like
that's also
in South
extreme.
Africa. In
It should-
South Africa, the same thing happened.
Yeah.
We had apartheid,
Uh-huh.
which was blacks were held down, like the black
Yeah,
people
yeah,
were
I
held
know.
down by the white people.
Now only.
And then now it's the opposite. Now it's the opposite direction. Now we have black economic empowerment. So now
Yeah.
they're applying pressure, vice versa.
Yeah, that's
And that's also
correct.
not right. You're supposed to be equal.
Exactly. Yeah, for example, my organization, Martin, we have put most position to the women is because we say that women have been oppressed in thousands of years. Now they have to show themselves. Okay, only that. It's for a period so that they show themselves that yes, we can. To those who say women are nothing, they cannot do anything. For example, there are still 30% of the leadership are with men, but but majority are with women because we want to show that women also can, and they put a lot of effort. But later, of course, no, it has to be equal. Anybody who is good has to lead. Doesn't matter it's a man or woman. Okay, anybody who can. Cycle of oppression. Someone oppresses you, you then oppress someone else, and then they oppress another group, and the thing goes on. Yes, unfortunately.
But
Yeah.
there's supposed to be freedom in Christianity, and there's supposed to be roles, but I don't think you can force it down on someone. Like
Mhm.
they are trying to force it a little bit by saying, if you're not gonna do this, if you're gonna allow a woman pastor, we're gonna kick your church out of our church. Like
Mhm.
you're gonna go away. And I think that's a bit extreme. Like
Mhm.
you have to. It's very difficult to do it the right way. It's very
Yeah.
even in a family, Muji, when you have a family and there's a certain structure, it's still hard. It's difficult to do it the right way, to teach your children the right way, punish them the right way, where it's not, bad punishment or,
Mhm.
Muji, did you check Restream? What's that?
What is that Restream? I don't know. Restream is a platform or what?
But so in a family, Muji,
Uh-huh.
everyone is equal. Wife is equal to you, children, but there's different roles. The children
Different
submit
roles.
to the father and mother,
Mhm.
and one is usually a leader in a family. Usually the man is the leader and everyone submits under him. But if they see something wrong, they have to give input and say, no, we're not going to do this. And we put God first. We have to rebel against you if you say something that is against God's commands.
Okay, let me see. So platforms at once. Yeah, that would be good. But is it? Do I have to pay? Because, for example, StreamYard also allows you to stream on different platforms. Okay, but you have to pay. You can do it free on one platform. But for example, of course, StreamYard doesn't have TikTok. You cannot stream on TikTok. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I have checked. I don't think so, but I don't know. Look it up. Okay. Restream.
Okay, now I know what the problem is. I wasn't logged in to StreamYard. That's the problem.
Okay.
I'm not logged in, so I can't do anything on StreamYard. So I can't highlight comments or anything.
Okay. Are you going to? Let me see. I have to share this to see if Miss K can tell me which one is that.
Should I try and log in?
Yeah, you can try to log in. Restream, is it this one with R? Miss K? Is the one with R, the sign R? I click on it, let's see. Okay, on one live stream, 30 plus destinations. Okay, I will check it then. Thank you. I will, check these to see if it is possible. Then I don't think so. Right, yes. I think it's this one, yeah. And I will check it. And then if it is possible on TikTok as well, then that would be great. So we can stream at, should be, yeah. So try to see if you can highlight something.
Yeah, no, I can highlight.
Okay, good. Yeah, now you're.
Works.
So I will check this one. Miss K says this one is that. I will try this one.
Yeah, hopefully that works. Then you're gonna get a lot of followers. And
Yeah.
are you engaging more with other people? Who are you targeting these days? Who are you talking to these days?
Nobody actually, because I'm working here and just waiting for Saturdays to go live here.
Okay.
And yes, I'm very busy with family, but yeah, I haven't been talking to anybody like that.
Okay.
And the demonstration you asked,
Yeah.
it went very well actually, but the thing is that we were unlucky, Martin. Many people were flying from USA, Canada, Australia, even Europe, different parts of Europe, and they wanted to fly Thursday or Friday, and Berlin airport was totally closed these 2 days, so they couldn't fly there. My family, my brother, his family, and hundreds of others from Stockholm, they were going to fly Friday morning. They went to the airport and then the flight was canceled. So my family, they came back, but my brother and others, they got a bus and 17 hours trip to Berlin. Yeah, was very difficult. Of course, my family couldn't take it, 17 hours. But anyway, thousands of people couldn't join, unfortunately. Iran is strong, USA is scared. Okay, Iran, so it's Allahu Akbar. could be hourglass, Marty. Could be hourglass.
Think so?
Yeah, it could be hourglass.
I don't know, Michi. I don't
Yeah,
know.
just okay. So if you're not hourglass, call in.
Yeah, call in. Send
Call in.
the link. Is the link pinned?
Maybe it is the same guy. You remember it was the other guy, Martin,
Which
Which
guy?
that we blocked him last time.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, we blocked
Wanted
him.
to hack you and
Yeah, he was saying
report
such
you and stuff.
all these things. Either it's hourglass or that guy. The demonstration had roughly
I'm gonna go to his
10,000
channel and see.
people. Yeah, the thing is that Miske, even 10,000 people, okay, and I said thousands of people couldn't join, all right, and thousands of people were busy. For example, myself, Martin, I flight early in the morning Saturday, and I came back Sunday because I didn't want to miss my work. So some people cannot join because of it. Miss K is supporting Iranian fascist regime, unfortunately.
How do you know, Michi?
Because you see, this is Iranian regime's flag.
Okay.
You know that
So
that
he's
sign.
waving.
You know that sign in the middle is supposed to be Allah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see any sign. I just see IR.
No,
do you see?
that's okay. If you go, let me.
Oh, now I see it on YouTube. I see it on YouTube. I can see it. Yeah.
That's
In the middle?
yeah, in the middle. That's Allah. Okay, but
Oh.
it is Iranian regime symbol, and Iranian people hate it. We had this our ancient flag with lion and sun. You know.
And now it's this thing that you guys hate. But they're trying to be Islamic, Mujib. It seems like they're trying, you know. They're
Yeah,
trying.
they,
They're
no,
putting Allah's name there, you know, and
the thing
calling
is that
themselves the Islamic Republic.
yeah,
You know?
they are not trying. They are what is it? They are a bunch of mafia abusing religion. Unfortunately,
Why did you guys want to demonstrate?
against the regime?
Were you? Was it against the regime that you guys were
Yeah,
demonstrating?
yeah, we were demonstrating against the regime, and
Where? Oh, yeah,
in Berlin, in Berlin.
in
That
Berlin.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Now I see why it is so bad quality, because I send it through TikTok. You know, I don't know how can I do it directly from the phone. But anyway, this is. Let me share, because you were not here. I shared this. Sorry. No, share. Where I go. Share screen window. Okay, here it is, the demonstration. Okay, in Berlin.
Where were you walking, Mujib? Where were you walking?
I was shooting myself. This is Mike, and this is who is shooting the with white hair is my brother.
Oh, okay. So you were
Yeah.
shooting it.
Yeah, not shooting it like that. I just was shooting a little bit for myself. Okay,
Okay.
you see,
Who organized this?
my organization actually, yeah, organized it.
Okay. Why did
Yeah.
they choose to go there and demonstrate there?
I don't know actually. I haven't asked why exactly Berlin, but they chose Berlin. I don't know, for some reason. Let me see what Miss Kay says. By the way, Muji, how exactly protesting Iranian government in Berlin, another country and continent, change anything? Okay, where shall we demonstrate then? We cannot demonstrate in Iran. We get killed. We cannot go there. Already in the airport, they execute us. Okay.
Crazy.
So yes. So what we have to do, we have to sit home and be quiet. It has changed a lot. Okay, Martin. And how it changed, the most important evidence for that is that, Martin, in 2018, Iranian regime sent a terrorist, some terrorists, they wanted to blow our rally in Paris. You know that, you heard about that. I've said before, told you before, yeah? And they were going to make the biggest scandal for themselves, okay? But anyway, their terrorists were arrested. So it shows that Iranian regime is very afraid of these protests, okay? Otherwise, why they have to care, Martin, huh? Should they care? Should they, to put so much effort and, put their diplomat, their own diplomat, in danger, that he was arrested, he got 20 years sentence, and they should take a hostage in Iran to release that terrorist, and unfortunately Belgium to release that terrorist for one hostage, Anyway, so let me see. I cannot highlight this. Okay, now, protest in front of houses of politicians. Okay, they see, the thing is that you cannot get it, perhaps, this permission to protest outside their houses, okay? But we have been protesting in Washington, for example, in the front of White House, So they see it, it is not, you don't have to do it today, you don't have to do it exactly in front of their house. They see it, okay? They know the news say that, and people, I don't know, the lobbyists will say that, look, we have had this demonstration. They could have done that out of spite. What is that, spite?
Yeah, out of, spite is like you do it out of anger or
Like what? Which one? You mean that to blow up our rally? No, the thing is that it is not about anger. You cannot just because of anger to plan all these things and then put your terrorists in danger, and then they were going to blow up European parliamentarians, American senators, okay? And it was 2018. It was the first term of Donald Trump, okay? They are not that stupid, okay? Out of anger. Okay, let's, do we have anything to do? No. Okay, let's blow up that place. It is not like that, okay, Miss K. And for example, Miss K demonstration is very strong, okay? Like Donald Trump wanted to make Gaza, as what was he was going to do? He was going to send everybody to Egypt and make a tourist place. But because of all those demonstrations, he changed his plans, okay?
He wanted to make it the tourist place.
Yeah, he wanted to clear everybody from there and make it a tourist place. So he changed his plan because everybody were, demonstrating everywhere. So he backed up. So demonstrations, help Miss K. Spite is in. As long as you suffer, I'm happy, even if I won't benefit it. No. Okay, we have been doing this in many years, and we know that it influences a lot, okay? It changes many things. All right?
Yeah, Muji, I talked to those Muslims and I sent them the video that I made for you. So
Okay.
perhaps they come to your channel and
Yeah.
they would probably come and talk to you and say you're wrong,
You're kafir.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see.
And I also told them, like, throughout the Bible, God sent Moses and everyone with miracles. And I think he still backs up his message with miracles.
Mhm.
And I bet that Jesus would do miracles in people's lives, like even in Muji's life, One day when he is in trouble, he calls out for Christ, then he will be saved, When no one comes to save him. When Allah doesn't show up.
Yeah, I will ask.
Show up.
If something happens, I will ask. If Allah doesn't show up, then I will ask, Jesus, please. Jesus, help me. Where are you? I would say, where are you, Allah? Okay, let me see. Miss K said, and Trump will still do his vacation resort after he deals with Iran. I don't know what does it mean. I say that demonstration help, okay? And I have seen it many times, so it doesn't have, I'm not talking about Trump dealing with Iran, understand? For example, those demonstrations, Martin, in Iran, despite, of course, many people were killed, those demonstrations made European countries to put Iranian IRGC, the paramilitary, group, in terrorist list. After many years of, reluctant, they didn't want to do that, but finally they did it. So these demonstrations, they push these governments to change their mind.
Yeah, are they still demonstrating in Iran or not?
No, unfortunately, they are. The regime crashed
Destroyed
down.
it.
Yes, the thing is that they come out again. People are very, very angry, but they need some kind of support. Okay, for example, if
Just being crushed.
yes, if they get if USA and the West, they let my organization to fight Iranian regime, they bring the people out because they are well organized and they can arm people. They can arm people and people can, come out and fight the regime. But unfortunately, so far they haven't. So far, Donald Trump still negotiating with the Iranian regime. They don't want to bring down the regime. They want to negotiate. You see that they are negotiating. Once they see that, okay, it is not possible, now this regime must go, okay, then perhaps they would say, okay, you can go and, fight back the regime.
So hopefully.
What do you need the permission for? Okay, if we fight, okay, if we fight now, they put us in terrorist list again, and they can attack us, you know. So unfortunately, we have seen it in the past, but we want to be safe. And the thing is that we are not like them to, you know, to tear their agreements. We have had an agreement. We follow the agreement. Understand, Martin? We have written an agreement that, okay, we are not going to fight them with weapon, but now we cannot just, you know, because they, especially that they are superpower, you know, USA is superpower. So you cannot just tear it from your side. An organization, Martin, yeah, an organization cannot tear that agreement. So we have to wait until they tear it and say, okay, yes, the West would send in forces to defend Khamenei. What? What do you say, Miss K? The West
would send in forces to defend
Khamenei.
Yeah.
Yeah, Khamenei is the Iranian fascist leader.
They're gonna defend him.
That's absolutely. I don't understand why you say that. You know,
because they're already defending it by not allowing you to attack him.
Yeah, that's a way. Yes, that's a way. I told you, Martin. Yeah, that they don't want the regime to fall. Even still, Donald Trump says negotiation. Okay. By the way, what happened to this guy? Allahu Akbar. I asked him to call in to see if it is our.
He ran away.
Yeah, but he didn't, show up because
our
that's why
was caught out. You know.
Yeah, that was definitely our class. So what would they do exactly if you fight tomorrow? I tell you that we cannot hear the agreement that we have signed. Okay, then they can, they can bomb us. They can whatever. I don't know what it can happen. They can arrest our leader and send them to Iran, for example. Defend Khamenei. What do you mean? I don't understand. What is that?
Mushi, how many years do you think it's going to take to take down?
I don't think. Listen, the thing is that, Martin, Donald Trump is has sent a lot of military, what is it? Carriers, yes, carriers aid to the Middle East. So he's preparing for something, and he has said that Iranian regime must make a deal very soon. So within few weeks, it's going to be clear what will happen. And we know 100% Iranian regime is not going to write the agreement because Iranian regime cannot. If they were going to do that, they would have done it many, many years ago, not after all these bombing, all these things, sanctions, and so on. Let me see. Imagine you start an insurgency in Iran tomorrow. But the thing is that we cannot bring down the regime within a week. It might take months. You say the West would attack you. That implies the West would send forces to no, not that they sent forces to support Khamenei. They attacked us, Martin. When was it? 2023, I think, Martin. It was the Albanian police came to our camp in Albania, took every computer. They killed one person. Okay, that was just a little how do you say it? Attack, a small attack. All right. In 2003, for example, French government, Martin, they arrested my leader in France, in Paris. 150 of the members, they were going to send them to Iran. They signed a $2 billion agreement with the Iranian regime for that. So they're like, Martin, it was the Kurdish leader, PKK leader. His name is Abdullah Öcalan, the Turkish Kurdish leader. They arrested him and then sent him to Turkey. He's in jail now in many, many years. So these people, these Western countries, they can do such a things. So we don't want that happens, okay? So we have to wait, but you all would be in Iran fighting, not in. The thing is that you don't understand. It is not about 1 week or 2 weeks. It is about that these people from Albania also have to support. Some of them must go there to Iran. They must go there and then arm people. People inside Iran, they are not so, how do you say, trained. They are not so trained in such a fight. So these people from Albania, they have to somehow go inside Iran through borders or whatever. And then it is a long process. It is not a 1 week or something. I just don't see where the dots connect exactly. And whatever, we have written agreement, and we have to wait Iran, Khomeini. I told you that Mr. Hourglass, if you call in, you are either that guy or Hourglass, one of you guys, okay?
He's
you just
back.
want to, you just want to, otherwise you can call in and see who are you, why you are.
Send him the link.
Yeah, no, the link is pinned, Martin.
Yeah, well, I'll send it to him, and perhaps
Yes,
he struggles to
yes,
see the link.
yeah,
I'll just
yes,
give
I
him
know
the link.
insurgencies take
Come in,
months,
please. We
years.
love people like you
Yeah,
that love Iran,
but if you are in Iran, the West can't do anything. But we are mostly outside. We are not in Iran, okay? We are mostly outside. And our supporters inside, they are not armed, okay? So anyway, to you, without taking actions that support Khamenei.
Yes, you have freedom of speech. Come in here and say it to us.
Yes,
In our
come.
face.
USA is shitting his, okay, stupid.
So, Muji, how long do you think it's gonna take to take down these guys?
Which guys? The Iranian regime.
Yeah.
I say, could be just few months, because USA is so far. I tell you, very soon they have to decide that no, it is not possible. Okay, and then they have to bomb the regime, and then they have to support opposition. So we will see in a few weeks something is going to happen. So you want to fight them from Albania, not from Albania. Albania, those who are in Albania, they will go inside. And then the thing is that they have to announce, Martin, yeah? They have to announce every attack they do on the regime. They have to announce that we did this, we did that, okay? So that people know that, oh, there is a leader, this organization is there, they can support us, so that they can join us, okay? So we cannot do it now, all right? And these people from Albania, yes, they are trained. They have been in Iraq many years. They have a lot of, experiences. So you remember me. Let me see. Muji father is Iranian soldier. What you say? I think this guy is, you remember me, Iranian soldier. My father is dead.
You come in.
No, yes, my father is dead. He's not a soldier. You ignorant.
Oh, did he die from natural causes?
Yes, natural.
Iranian regime.
No. It was maybe 10 years ago, something like that.
Okay.
He died. Yeah, he was old.
Okay, that's good. Muji, and how long do you think you guys are how many years do you think you guys are gonna force women into leadership? Or
I mean, I don't know, but not many years for sure after the regime falls. Yeah, until
the regime falls. And
No,
if
no,
it
no.
never falls. It's never.
No. Until the regime falls, and then even after that, until the women in Iran, at least, they get their equal rights. Everybody accept that women are equal. They take their real position. Then yes, it will be totally equal. No, my father worked for the regime. Your father worked for the regime. Your father is perhaps a mass murderer. I don't know, killing people. So why you don't call in if you are not if you are a real person in Iran, okay, yeah, and if you are in Iran, okay, then because Iranian people don't have internet, so you are. I mean, I don't know. This guy
Perhaps
might.
he's a Muji. Perhaps he's a leader, and he is oppressing the
No,
people.
no, no.
And now his child got internet.
Yeah, no, the thing is that, yeah, I know that the Iranian regime's elements they have, but the thing is that this person could be someone else pretending all these things. Yeah, I was last time up. Is that
And
guy?
you kicked me.
Yeah, is that guy perhaps? Is that the idiot guy who was saying that I will,
But we can give him another chance. He can come up, and if he,
No. That's if it is
You
that
think he
guy.
was a-
Then, yeah, if it is
that guy was a very bad guy,
yeah, he was just how do you say it?
saying he's gonna hack us and stuff like that. Is
No,
that
yeah,
guy?
yeah, it is that guy, and he's just
Oh.
a stupid guy. That's all. We don't have time for such a stupid people. That's all. Really.
Yeah, that
I mean,
guy, I don't know.
yes. He just
I
wanted
wonder if he reported your channel and stuff.
a report for
Kinds of
what?
garbage. I don't
Yeah.
know. Report for supporting Iranian regime or going against Iranian regime. Too many facts. He says we kicked him for too many facts.
Too many facts.
But are you sure it's him, Muji?
Yeah, he
This is
says
another guy.
no. He says that the last time I came up.
So
he
this is
kicked-
not Hourglass.
No, it is not Hourglass. Is that guy? Yeah, I told you from the beginning that it is either Hourglass or that guy. Yeah, and because we blocked him, he has come with another account.
Yes. And Muji, I still want to go to that Muslim Discord again sometime, and then I'll bounce it from you and see what you think. But I want to show them what. Okay, the guy's gone.
No, the guy is not gone. I blocked.
Yeah, the guy's
Yeah,
gone.
yes, totally. I don't have time with these stupid people. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I want to show them that there's so many, like in the Old Testament, there's so many like predictions that Christ is going to come. And like even Abraham
Okay.
was a picture of Christ. Even Isaac, his child, was a picture of Christ, where he was carrying the wood to go and be sacrificed. Jesus carried wood to go and be sacrificed. And he was his father's only son. Jesus was his father's only son.
Yeah.
There's so many parallels between the Old Testament and New Testament. Like God is like screaming in the Old Testament, this is coming. Even like Samson put his arms out, Muji. All the Philistines, he killed more people when he put his arms out and he gave up his life. He killed, he beat his enemies, like he destroyed his enemies. And Jesus put his arms out and destroyed his the evil enemies in the world, the forces of darkness. And I was talking to the Muslims, Muji. I was saying to them, how we also can know Jesus is God is you can see how demons react to their name. And even Paul was driving out demons in Jesus' name, and the Jews were hearing this and seeing it works. So they went around, they didn't even believe in Jesus. They just went around and drove demons out in Jesus' name by saying, in the Jesus that Paul preached, I drive you out. And it was working till they got a very strong demon, and then they got the butt kicks. But then they went to a verse in the Bible that says, many will come to me on that day, or not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only he who does the will of the Father. Many will come to me on that day and say, Lord, Lord, did we not drive out demons in your name and did all this stuff in your name? And I will say to them, I never knew you. Away from me, you evildoers. So they were going to that verse to say that this is going to happen to Paul. But what they don't realize, Muji, is that even unbelievers, that's why Jesus says many people are going to come to me. Even the unbelievers, they drive out in Jesus' name because it works. Because demons submit in Christ's name. And they don't realize that. And also that Jesus says, not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, it's like saying not every Christian will be saved. Or not every Muslim would be saved.
Okay.
You know, not everyone who calls me Lord, Lord will enter the kingdom of heaven,
Yeah.
but he has to do the will of the Father
Yeah.
to enter God's kingdom. And the will of the Father is to believe what he says about his son, etc. And we have to follow his will, Muji.
Yeah.
And he's going to he sends many people to Muslims to warn them and to give them evidence, just like with atheists. And I think there's some places where I'm also mistaken or something, and God will send me people as well to help. We have to help each other because we
Yes.
have a common enemy, the Satan, you know.
Yeah, but can I ask you a question? You said that
Yes.
he will come. When he will come, is it the end or it is before the end? How is it?
Oh, when Jesus comes.
Yes, your belief.
Oh, Jesus said that the gospel, the good news of the gospel, is going to be preached all over the world. He
Okay.
made that prediction, and then the end is going to come. So if we reach everywhere, every island, every person on this face of the earth with the good news of the gospel,
Yeah.
then the end will probably come. I don't know how long that's going to take, though.
Yeah, but
Because
okay,
there's always islands that, you know,
yeah.
so that could take many more years.
But anyway, so if he's, you mean everybody have to believe or just they have to hear?
No, just hear the message.
Yes,
They
but
don't have to believe.
yeah, but very soon, perhaps in few decades or maybe a little bit more, even those islands, they will have internet and computer. They will
Hopefully. Yeah.
hear. So then the end will come.
Yeah, then when Christ will come, but everything will go bad. Jesus predicted that people will be lovers of themselves. And I think that's going to happen. People are going to be in a world, they're going to put something on their eyes and they're going to have anything they can imagine, anything, and experience anything they want. They're going to be they're going to love themselves, not other people. They're just going to be consumed with loving themselves. And Jesus predicts that's going to happen, and the love of most will grow cold because of that. And we can read what he says, all the stuff that needs to happen. But I hear even in Islam, I don't know if it's your Islam, but Jesus will come and destroy the Antichrist.
Yeah, that's
Many of the
no,
Muslims say that.
that's
Hello,
not
hello?
yes, that's not in my belief.
Okay. Where did I get from a hadith, right?
Yeah, they get it from hadith. Yeah, I don't believe that Jesus, Mahdi, or anybody will come. Okay, because I don't see any point in that. I believe that if
You don't think God will come one day?
God will come, you mean, what do you mean God will come? No, we don't believe, no Muslims believe that God will come. Let me see, people already love themselves and worship their egos already now. Okay, so what do you mean God will come? Muslims don't believe that God, Muslims believe that, and what is it, Mahdi will come. Yeah, Mahdi is not God. Mahdi is not God.
But it's weird that in our hadith, they explain the Antichrist having one eye and stuff.
Yeah, that's that's Dajjal. Okay, the Antichrist is called Dajjal, and that he's kind of devil. Okay, understand?
Okay, but do you believe in that?
No, I don't believe in what is it? Anybody will come. These are, I believe that the Mahdi concept, okay, and the Messiah in Christianity and Judaism, yeah, it is just a message, Martin. I believe that this is a message that there is a end to this suffering, okay, and somebody will save you, but that somebody doesn't have to be from God. We ourselves can save ourselves. That somebody is we. Humanity speak in 1970s, and from now on, it's only gonna get worse. Humanity peaked in 1970s. No, I don't believe that it's getting worse. I believe that it gets, like that, up and down, but we go towards better times. Most selfish and arrogant people now. Okay, so anyway.
No, it can get worse, Muji.
No, I don't believe yes. No, I
say everyone's selfish now. It can get much worse.
Yeah, I tell you that. Okay, so listen, I tell you that my belief is that it will get better. It get a little bit worse, but better again, a little bit worse, but better towards up. Yeah. And that's a promise in the Quran that finally my righteous people will rule and inherit the planet. So we are going towards that world that finally everybody will get righteous and the world will be, equal. Everybody love one another. Okay. That the kingdom of heaven will be on earth, Martin. So I believe that's going to happen. And that's
but that's when God returns. I think that's the only way.
Yeah,
people are messed up.
Yeah, that's you think that God will return, but I believe that that's the the main reason that we are here on this planet, and that we are that we are here to to create that world that God wants us to live in. Okay.
Yeah, I think the main reason we are here is, like God says, He gives us authority over His creation. We're ruling on His behalf, and we are made for everlasting relationship with Him, like a relationship that never ends. That is, we enjoy each other forever and ever.
Yes, yeah. Happiness down. Affordability down. Yeah, no, the thing is that I told you that it might get a little bit down, but again, it goes up. Okay. So I see it differently, Miss Kay. For example, Iran, it's in a mess, but will be fine soon. Okay. And then other countries in the Middle East will become fine too. Slowly, it will change to better. These countries that are oppressed, backward, poor. Yeah.
I hope that happens, but it seems like something is going to happen in the future that's going to make that, because Jesus predicts many will come claiming to be the Messiah. Many have come to claim they be the Messiah, and many will come, and many people will be deceived. Many people will be led astray, like all these ISIS guys are led astray into doing all these kinds of wars. There will be wars and rumors of wars, nations rising against nations, famines, earthquakes. You can see the earthquakes. They say the earthquakes is also becoming more. And he says this is the beginning of birth pains that's going to happen. And Christians will be hated by everyone. That hasn't happened yet. Muji hasn't hated me yet. Some will be arrested and killed. Many would fall away from Christianity. And increase in wickedness, lawlessness will increase. Love would grow cold. Betrayal and division will spread. And the gospel of the kingdom will be preached to the whole world. Then the end will come. So there's going to be... So Jesus predicts the opposite of Muji. We'll have to see, Muji. We'll have to see who's the true prophet.
Of course, it's not going to happen in our lifetime. But anyway, I hope that these words will stay, and people of the future, they say, "Oh, Muji was right," or they say, "Oh,
Muji." Oh, just a while. Muji's right for a while, and then suddenly there's like some kind of AI that takes over and just makes hell on earth,
Jesus was right about this one.
Which one?
That the world will. Yeah, exactly what you were reading. Yeah.
Okay, let the world. Yeah, I was reading a summary of what he said. I wasn't reading his direct words, though.
So Miss K agree with Jesus now on this one, that the world is going towards bad. Listen to me. It is very obvious to think just even 100 years ago, how was the world and how is today? It's so much different, such different, okay?
But you can be worse in a certain sense, Muji. Like Iranian regime has more power now than people in the Stone Age. They couldn't kill so many people. Like they couldn't shoot nuke and go and kill shoot,
but
do so much evil. With more power also comes more kind
Yeah.
of bad evil.
I know, but the
Yeah.
thing is that, yeah, Martin, the thing is that kind of Iranian regime will fall. Okay, if they are going to
Hopefully.
stay, yes, very soon. If they are going to stay, yeah, if they are going to stay and continue, yes, it is worse time, but they will fall, and there will be democracy. There will be, Iran might become another Japan, and other governments in the Middle East. For example, the Arab International, which I showed you, I think you were not here maybe. There is a TV channel called Iran International that Saudi Arabia is supporting it, sending it towards Iranian people, and they don't want democracy in Iran. They support the former dictatorship. Why? Because they know democracy in Iran will spread to Saudi Arabia, and they don't want that. So that's why I say when the regime in Iran falls and Iran become democratic, then Saudi Arabia will fall. Other countries in the Middle East, they will fall. Okay. 50 years ago, you could work a fast food job and still buy a house without much hassle. Even today, actually, countries like Sweden, I don't know, you're in Poland, maybe it's different, but countries like Sweden, if you're two people working in a fast food restaurant, you get kind of 40,000 Swedish krona. If you can save, you can get loan and buy a house, okay? A flat at least, okay? You can buy a flat. Yeah, maybe the rent, the interests, they go a little bit up, down, For example, my brother, he bought a flat, okay? And he's now even retired. So there is a possibility that you can buy a flat or house here if you both wife and husband work,
Is it very expensive in your country, Muji?
It is no. I mean, if both works, depend on what kind of job you have. But the minimum salary is like $2,000 a month, Martin.
Okay.
Okay, and two people work $2,000. Let's say, how can I help you to understand that? $4,000 a month, okay, and you pay for 1 kilo of meat. Let's say $10, 10 maximum $14 something for 1 kilo meat. Martin, do you think it's expensive? $4,000 if both work, and that's the minimum. Okay, if you are, for example, both are teachers, they get like $6,000 a month.
Okay.
After tax.
$6,000.
After tax.
But they say the medium price is like 3 million euros or something.
3 million euros for what?
Wait, let me see. They say the national average is around 3.5 million Swedish
Krona.
SEK. Yeah.
Yeah, Swedish krona. Yes, Swedish krona. For what? For what is that? 3.5 million.
National average price is around 3.5 to 4 million Swedish krona.
What is national average for a house?
Typical house price.
No, Martin, no. The prices, for example, in Stockholm is more expensive than smaller cities. Okay, so depend on where you are talking about.
In Stockholm, they say it's 8 million.
No, come on. That's
7 to 8 million or higher.
No, depend on that's a palace maybe they are talking. You see, there are maybe behind me there are some tall buildings. If it was light, you would see those tall buildings, for example, Martin, because they are newer. They have been built more newly, and then they have a good view of water and so on. They are cost like 5, 6, 7 million. So it depends on where you buy. In our building, for example, is much cheaper. Okay, Martin. If you go a little bit further outside and in suburb of Stockholm, it's cheaper. Okay, so it depends on where Understand?
Yeah. But it's weird that they say the national average is this massive amount.
No.
Like it's
Stupid.
weird that it's so high.
Yeah.
I would think the houses would become cheaper and cheaper, over
For
time.
example,
They would get better and better at building
you,
and stuff.
you can just check to buy a house in Sweden. Go to some small cities. You would see that maybe a house is not even 1 million or 2 million. I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So
interesting.
yeah. So anyway, no, you don't have to look at the houses, Martin. I say you can rent a place, okay, and think about the cost of living. For example, I told you a kilo of meat, okay, beef is $10 to $15. All right, and then you make a minimum. Both wife and husband make $4,000. Is that the minimum? Okay, if you work in a fast food restaurant or something, if you work like teachers, you make $6,000. 50% of society lives for less than $1,300 a month. Here, $1,300 a month is also a good, but the thing is that and there the prices are much lower in Poland. Yeah, the prices in Poland are much lower than in Sweden.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
crazy
but-
how the prices are going up though. Like they're also printing money. I wonder what's going to happen in the future when USA is going to destroy itself with money printing or something. Something is going to happen.
Yeah.
Somewhere, something, because the USA, it's like taking a credit card. Muji takes a credit card and he maxes out the credit card, so he can't borrow anymore. And he doesn't have money to pay back the credit card, so he takes another credit card so he can pay into and borrow more. He pays the interest with that credit card and borrows more, and then you take another credit card, on your wife and your children everywhere, and it just later, it becomes crazy. And this is what the USA now is stuck in, which they can't stop this train. Like they can't pay it down. They have to print it away, like Germany did. Germany printed their debt away that they owed. So I don't know how they're gonna do it, but it's gonna destroy that country, or not destroy, but it's gonna cause massive suffering.
$150,000 for a decent apartment in some place that's not a random hole. I don't know where you're talking about, Sweden, Poland. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's expensive parts in every country and less expensive places. I wonder what's the most expensive places in Sweden. Is it Stockholm?
Yeah, it must be Stockholm, and must be in the middle of city, the center.
Yeah, but you don't want to stay there, right?
No, I don't want in the
That's
center.
craziness. I can't handle so many people.
In the
How
center.
many people all live in your country?
In Sweden, it's like 9 million
And how many are Muslims?
Muslims. I don't know. Haven't researched for that. It cannot be more than 1%. I don't think so.
So do a lot of Muslims come there to Sweden?
I mean, a lot of people have come from different parts of the world, but how many of them are Muslims? I don't know. For example, many Iranians are here also, but many of them don't believe in Islam.
They say roughly 8 to 10% of the population is Muslim there.
No, I'd say that, look, Martin, they count like this. For example, let's say 100,000 or maybe more, 100,000 Iranian are here, okay? 100,000. And they count them as Muslims, despite majority of them don't believe in Islam, okay?
Okay.
So that's the way they count. Or this many people are living here from Iraq. They are Muslims. So they count like this, despite they might be not Muslim. Many of them might not believe in Islam. So basically, you would have to put aside nearly all money for a decade or so. I don't know which country you are talking about, If you're talking about Sweden, you get a loan and you pay it off slowly. It take long time, but you own, Martin, you own your own place. And then if the prices go up, you can perhaps sell it and then get some money for yourself, And it's like you're renting your flat, but you own it, Martin. Yeah.
Mm.
You're renting your place, but you own it. It is yours. If the prices go up, you can sell it.
And how much is the taxes in that country? Is it super?
No, it is 25% for people like me. But the more you make, the more you pay tax.
The more they fine you.
Yeah, the more you pay tax, and that's good, Martin, because you cannot get. It's not like USA that you can get super rich. Okay, so
what's the highest income tax bracket?
I don't know such things. I haven't, just I know that the more you make, the more tax you pay. Okay.
Okay, so you don't want to make almost more because then you're going to pay more tax.
No, of course, if I can make more, then why not?
But what people do is say they have a business. They don't want to make money. They rather spend the money in the business.
Yeah,
make
they
the
do
business
that.
grow again so that they don't have to be
Yeah,
taxed on that.
I know. Yeah, they do the IDs, for example. You pay tax on your, what is it? On the money you keep, let's say like that, okay? The money that you have spent on your business, you are not going to pay, okay, tax on that.
I see the highest tax is 55% or something.
Okay, perhaps, yeah.
But it seems like it's very they don't have complex tax structures, and it doesn't seem so complex. Like in some countries it's very complex. You get taxed on taxed. And then that same money gets taxed again. If you die, you get taxed on the same money again. Is it like that in your country as well? You get taxed again?
I say that I haven't been looking on that because I know I pay 25%, and I haven't been looking on such a thing. Because I don't.
If you die now, they tax that same money that was 25% taxed. They tax it again.
No, yes, it is. Look, like this, that I pay 25% tax, then the stuff I buy also have a tax.
Has tax, yeah.
Yeah, so, for example.
But if you die, they also, Sweden abolished inheritance and gift taxes in 2005. Okay, that's awesome.
What?
You don't get taxed again. That's awesome.
When?
I thought there was inheritance tax. So, like, say you died now, Muji.
Okay.
They would tax that same money that you just got taxed for, that 25%.
Okay.
They would tax it again because you did now, and now your money is going to your children.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't have children, the state takes it. Like if you didn't have people, the state takes it.
No, I know that there is a organization that they take it, and they don't take it for themselves. They put it on different, how do you say it? Different programs. If you, for example, if you have a good idea, you want to help the community, such a things, Martin, you can ask them for help. They can support you. Okay, such a thing, such a stuff.
Okay,
so
that's good.
So if you don't have anybody to earn it, it goes to that foundation. It's called, yeah. It's a foundation that the money goes there, and they spend it on humanitarian, such a things.
But it's awesome that they don't tax it again. I thought there would be a tax on a tax.
No.
A tax when you die, then they tax you. Because in our country, if you die, you get taxed again, Muji, on that same money.
Mm-hmm.
And for everything you get taxed. We get like half of our fuel prices are just tax. Like just tax. Like they want to increase all the taxes. All the time.
And the thing is that
everyone's working for the state, almost all country, and everyone is not really working because the state doesn't productivity is not really important. They just need more money. That's all they want.
Yeah, the thing is that where goes those money? Do they spend it on in Sweden? These taxes they spend it on people, but how?
Yeah.
But yeah, they spend
But
it
it's
on
very
people.
bad services. Everything they spend it on is used very poorly.
Mhm.
Like a state, like a company, usually a private company, they look after their resources. They are much more productive. Everything. In a state, it becomes much more unproductive because they're not there. They get free money all the time,
Mhm.
so they're not driven by profits or anything. They can just sit around. It's much more chill. That's why everyone wants to work for the state, because you don't really work. You just sit there. You don't have to work so hard. Like in a companies, if you don't work, the company's gonna die and you're gonna lose your job and stuff. You can't lose your job almost in a state. Like it's very hard to lose your job in a state,
Yeah.
from what I've heard. In at least your state sounds better, Muji.
No, here is it's a very good system, welfare system. So the state, when the taxes goes there, my children, they don't pay a single dollar for dentist, for doctor.
That's awesome.
Yeah, school, Martin. We don't buy a pen for them or a book.
That's
Everything
awesome.
provided by school, food they get there. Also, unfortunately, a lot of waste is there. Also, children they just
Why?
take
Oh,
take it and then they don't eat it, they throw it away. And we tell them many times in school that don't do that. Don't take that much you need. So there are such a waste as well. For example, paper. It's a lot of paper, pen, everything. They just waste it. Okay.
because there's unlimited of it. It's free,
Yes, exactly. Unlimited of it. It's free, and that's unfortunate. But the thing is that this little country has if afford all these things as well from the taxes. Okay, and then even we as adults, we also, for example, if I have an operation, I pay just a little amount. The rest the government pay. If
Okay, that's awesome.
yes, if for example,
That sounds
in a-
much better than our country.
yes, in a year, Martin, in a year, I have to pay for visiting doctor, maximum $200. After that, it's free. For medicine, it's like $300 something a year. For example, let's say in 2-3 months, I spend this much on doctor and medicine. Then the rest of the year, anything I get, medicine, doctor, is free. Can you imagine?
That's awesome.
Yeah. So these are so the government.
You don't need medical aid or something. You guys don't have medical aid or like a medical system.
Here, a dentist visit is $70 or so, 70 euros. In Sweden is more expensive, but as I said, the salaries is higher. Okay, dentist is not free here in Sweden for adults. For children is free, but for adults is not free because you have to pay for dentists if you want to fix your teeth and so on. I don't know. The government doesn't pay for that, but
Is it always cold in that country, Muji? Like,
it is. Summer is good actually, but summer is beautiful. It's paradise. Yeah, like paradise. It's very 25 degrees. Sometimes seldom get 28, 30, but winter is very bad. Now
how cold
now
is it?
is almost 1.5 months. That is -5, 10. Today was -10.
How does the water not freeze in the pipes and everything?
No, in the pipe because they are underground. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the lakes are frozen. The lakes you just go and skate. Yeah, ski on them.
Okay, so the pipes don't freeze in
Because
your
they
house or somewhere.
No. The house is 20 degree always. Okay, you see that? Yeah, you see that. That's the heater there. Yeah.
Okay.
And it is controlled centrally. We don't control it.
Okay, so the whole building is heated from where? From
Yeah, from the some center, yeah, central heating,
okay,
and then
okay.
the windows are triple. How do you
Triple.
say? Yeah, triple glass, and they are very no cold comes in.
See, if you put your hand against the glass, it's not. You can't feel the cold
No,
from the outside.
no, you cannot
That's
because
crazy.
it's triple. Yeah,
That's
and
crazy. But you don't like the cold there when it gets super cold.
no, you don't like it. Yeah, no, I don't like it. Some people, some Swedish, they like it, but I don't like it. Let me see.
Yeah.
They tax people for healthcare that barely works, but when we got to pay privately anyway. I don't know. You're talking about Poland, I think. Yeah.
Do you have to pay healthcare tax or healthcare? What do you call it? Systems or Medicare or
No,
something?
we don't pay. I say the only
Every
thing.
month.
No. We don't pay. For example, for dentists, you can pay monthly. Certain money and get free. Care. Yeah. What is it? Forgot the word. How do you say it?
Free assessment or what?
Yeah, free. Anyway, they fix your teeth and so on.
Free
There are,
dental care or what?
yeah, dental care. Yeah, such a things exist, but that's about just dentists. Yeah, but otherwise, other things we don't pay anything. Just a visit. Okay, we pay for visit, and as I said, you take blood test, this test, that test, all are included, Martin. Yeah.
Mm.
For example,
Yes.
in other countries, you have to pay for all of this, but here you pay just $27 for visiting doctor, and then doctor describe for different tests. Even those tests cost maybe $5,000 or $2,000. You don't pay a single dollar for that. You know.
So what I hear, there's a lot of gang related violence in Sweden or something.
Yeah, it is now. What is it? I hear it also. Such things. Some people, they want to get richer, Martin. Yeah, they go and get, instead going to work normally, they want to get rich in such a ways. Unfortunately.
And they say there's a lot of gun violence. Sweden has one of the highest rates of gun-related homicide in Western Europe.
Mhm. I have heard about that. I don't know because I don't look, Martin. I don't see anything around myself, so I haven't seen anything happening here around where I'm working around here. So
you're in the good place. You're at the...
yeah. Recently, they have limited the daily food budget in hospitals to $6 per patient a day. I assume you are talking about Poland, yeah? And I think that you are talking about Poland.
So the Sweden has welcomed many refugees and migrants in recent decades.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah,
allowed everyone in there, and now this, like say, this labor sort or like labor and shortage and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the thing is that, Martin, the thing is that Swedish, they have very low birth rate and the population is reducing. So it is good that foreigners come. Otherwise, for example, last night we were talking to my colleagues, and in our school, Martin, that I'm working, we have 3 classes for each how do you say it? For each, how do you say it? Each year, yeah? For example, secondary.
Each grade or...
each grade, or each, yes. We have 3 classes for each year, yes? Each grade, okay? But she said that This year was just 2 started. This, we call it primary school, yeah, or how do you call it when they are 6 years old? They go to school,
Yeah.
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 It is. We call it Vorschule class, before school,
Yeah.
school class. We call it, yeah. So previous years have been 3. Now this year is 2. Okay, because there are not many children. Understand, Martin?
Yeah.
And
it's
they,
population going down.
yes, and the area I'm working is mostly Swedish. Yeah, so that's why they need immigrants here, and many jobs are run by immigrants here. For example, metro, taxi, all these things. If today we tomorrow take out all immigrants, Sweden will collapse. I promise you, Sweden will collapse. Nobody can go to job.
But it's
Nobody-
weird that America is taking out all the immigrants. Like they're trying to kick out everyone that's not supposed to be there. But I don't know if it's causing problems there.
Yes, but the thing is that I see that they are so stupid. They even kill Americans. They kill American citizens just because, for example, that woman, that others, and they're like, they are so stupid, actually. They just, they don't listen to anything. They just attack people. They think that they are God. Excuse me. In Sweden, it cannot be like this. The police is not even like this in here.
Can you talk
Yeah.
the language, Muji?
The
Can you
Swedish
talk
language.
Yeah.
But
you
I'm
understand
working.
it?
Yes, I'm working with children. If I don't talk the language, how can I work with children?
So
course I-
does it take a while to learn the language, or
Depend on people. Somebody learn it faster. Somebody learn it later. Depend on if you work harder. Okay, or
so it took some time for you? Or
For me, it was took a little bit time because I didn't want to stay here when I came. I was thinking that very soon the regime will change. I will go back, because of this cold climate, and the language was different. And then later I wanted to move to, like USA and so on. But later I realized that no, I'm here. So I started to, slowly learn. And yes. Let me see what Miss K has written here. Recently, they have limited this one. We read, but they waste 5% of GDP on military. Here, the birth rate is 1.2, I believe. I don't know. Here is minus, I think, in Sweden. No, wait, it's actually 1.1 already. No, in Sweden I think is. Can you check the birth rate in Sweden?
right.
Because I see it's minus in Sweden, I think.
But it shows you, right? When people get a higher standard of living, then they start getting less children, etc.
Yeah.
They don't
They
get
don't
a lot
want.
of children. Sweden birth rate was about. Where's the percentage? Fertility rate was around 1.43 children per woman, which is well below the replacement level of about 2.1. So it's very low. So it's going down.
Yeah, it's going down.
So that's why they're probably getting all these people from outside, right? So
Yeah.
that's why Muji's there.
They
To
need.
replace these people. Later, Sweden is Islamic country, because all the Muslims coming in the country.
Yeah, it's
And
not
it doesn't
about.
matter if you don't leave Islam, we're still going to count you as a Muslim,
Yeah, I know. That's
From a
why.
Muslim country, we're going to
Yeah,
count you as a Muslim,
exactly.
as
Yeah,
a Muslim country.
Yeah, that's the unfortunately make mistake they say. Yeah, that somebody comes from a Muslim country like Iranians, despite they don't believe in Islam. Some of them are Islamophobe, but they are counted as Muslims.
But they say it's only been risen a little bit. Isn't there like economics that the states say, okay, we're going to give you backup for having a child, or incentivize you for having a child, or pay you to have a child?
Yeah, it is. There is, but the thing is that people don't want.
They don't want
They don't care about the backup or such things. They just don't want to.
They don't want to get paid for having children.
No, they don't want to just take care of a child. Wake up in the morning, send them to school. Such things they don't want.
Okay. So that's why it's falling apart there.
Yeah.
In how many years? I wonder how many years it's going to take before that country starts turning around.
And even some of them who have children, they don't care much about, to take care of the child. They just raise it without, they just give food and then they sit and play and such things.
So it's falling apart a little bit there. Is it rising, the country's population?
It's rising, I say, because of immigrants coming. Otherwise, it is not. It is declining. I say, for example, in this area I'm working, there are not so many children to go to school, Martin.
Yeah.
In few decades the school has to close down because no children to come to the school.
Okay, that's a problem. But is there how many parties are there in the state there in Sweden?
How many parties?
Yeah.
Political parties. There must be nearly 10 at least. Swedistan. I don't know
which ones are the strongest. Is there a party that's crazy? You said.
Yeah, there is a racist party that now. Yeah, and then it is in the government also, and there is.
How are they racist?
They are racist. Everybody knows that they are
against
racist.
Who?
Against immigrants. Yeah, they say, "Oh, this is Swedish country. Immigrants must go," and they have made it more difficult for immigrants. Okay. So,
do you think that's good or bad?
That's. It is. For example, some immigrants, for example, like me, Martin, we ran away from dictatorship. We have to have a place to live. We cannot stay there. And they have signed it. Okay, all these countries, they have signed it in United Nations resolution that they have to take care of people who run away from war, from dictatorship. Okay, so if some people want to come here just for a better life, they have this possibility to find a job and get permission. Okay, that's something else that the Swedish government came up with. If you find a job and stay there, work that place maybe 4 or 5 years, then you get a permanent permission. Okay. But some people are coming here because they are, for example, when was war in Syria, they were putting their lives in danger to come to a country where they are safe. Okay, so these racist people, they want to throw out everybody, which is and the thing is that, as I said, Martin, they are stupid. Why? Because if foreigners tomorrow decide not to work, Sweden will collapse. Okay.
Yeah.
So, because I say that a lot of train drivers, taxi drivers, bus drivers, okay, a lot, people working many places, many stores, people are working. So many of them are immigrants. So if immigrants go, then who is going to work all these,
So is there a mosque close to you, Muji? Is there a mosque or a church or something close to you? Like close to you?
Not so close to me, no. Not so close to me. A church closest church to me is like 3 kilometers.
Okay.
But and the mosque, like 5 kilometers.
And have you gone to both?
To both I have gone, yeah, but the mosque I don't go very
Why
often.
not?
Because I don't believe in such a places. I believe that these are not, that these are not a place of worship. These people, they just use it like a temple, and I believe that they should act like a local NGO that people need something to have connection. That direct democracy that I have been talking about. That all these mosques, we shouldn't go every 4 years and vote. We should gather every Friday or every Sunday in these mosques and churches and synagogues and talk. And these imams, they should have contact with the parliament. So they should solve the problems of the society, okay, the country, not talking about God. Okay, it's enough. You have been talking about God. We know that Jesus was. You talk half an hour, 5 minutes, 10 minutes every Friday. That's all enough. Now the rest has to be talk. You have to be talking about the problems we have in the country, how to solve it. Okay, this politician is not good, so let's change them. Okay, and we have to be able to change them anytime we want, not wait every 4 years.
And does the mosque play loud music every now and then, like, or not music, the call to prayer, like?
Yes, the call to prayers.
And
No,
people complain.
No. The thing is that I think they don't do that, and nobody hear it. The call for prayer is inside, and the thing is that on another side, I'm not living nearby the mosque, so
Yeah.
but I know that no, they don't play loud. This is just inside.
Okay. So you've
Yeah.
gone to all the mosques and all the churches next to you, close to you.
I have gone, not all of them. There is just one mosque here
Yeah.
near me. 5
You went
kilometers.
one time. And
That's
it was not good.
that's the central mosque, yeah. And not that it wasn't good. I don't believe in any of them. Okay,
Okay.
I don't believe in any of them.
And you went to the churches as well.
I've been to churches. Yes, I've been to church. And,
Which kind of church is it?
For example, it was when was it? Before New Year.
Christmas church or what?
Yes, before New Year, with the school, everybody went to the church
Okay.
with this. I don't know. You have this Lucia Day. Do you have that one also?
I'm not sure.
That children dress white and then they go in a queue and sing. La, 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 la,
In a choir.
Yes,
They sing in a
Santa Lucia. Santa Lucia. They sing.
No,
this.
we don't have that. But
No, they don't have that.
but
It's, I think-
sometimes we have choirs with children. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
you-
is. It is. I think Catholic. Yeah, maybe they are Catholic, or I don't know. They are Protestant. I don't know.
Roman
I
Catholic.
think-
Oh, they-
I think yeah, they are Roman Catholic. So they have this
Yeah.
tradition, despite they are atheists. Yeah, despite many of them are atheists. But
Really?
you
think a lot of them are atheists?
a lot of them are atheists. I say the school also. A lot of them are atheists. They don't believe in God. They just do it as tradition, okay, and something nice for children. What they do it.
Like Richard Dawkins says, he's traditionally a Christian. He likes
Yeah,
the
yeah,
tradition.
yeah.
Likes the- and he's
Yeah.
sad that Muslims are coming into his country and taking over the traditions or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Sweden should elect Khamenei. Okay, I hate that. Okay.
Muji, but so do you think your country is gonna get better as well? The Swedish country, is it going to better? Is it things getting better there in that country? Are you getting more used to the cold? Are you getting more used to the country? And then
Yeah,
come
getting
to
more.
Iran and then it's too warm for you and you want to come back to Sweden.
I don't know actually. I haven't gone there, so let's see. But no, this cold is quite long, and I don't know what will happen in the future here. It depends on the economy of the world, of course. Yeah, the European Union, USA, all these things, and depend on Ukrainian war, for example. Yeah, if Ukrainian wars finish, then it would be better, perhaps. Okay, because all entire European Union, they send a lot of money to Ukraine. Understand? So that money will stay here, and
Yeah.
it would
When
be
they start
better.
shooting nukes there at the top, because you guys are all sitting close to each other, Ukraine, Russia, everyone there. We are far away from you guys. So
Yeah,
hopefully
you're
it doesn't come to us, you know.
Yeah.
But
If anything
hopefully
happens,
Iran doesn't get a nuke.
No, no. Hopefully they
God
will.
forbid.
Yeah, hopefully they will fall. But I was thinking that if there will be some war between Sweden and Russia, we will run to South Africa and I come
Yes,
to
you can come here.
yeah,
I have place for you to stay.
yeah, we will come there. It's very far from these fights.
Yeah, everyone's then gonna come here, and then it's gonna be chaos. So
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
it doesn't happen.
No, hopefully it
Hopefully
doesn't
no one
happen.
attacks no one. Do you think
Yeah.
the Ukraine war is gonna end soon as well?
Yeah, I hope that because they are trying very hard now. Donald Trump trying very hard to make peace between them.
Is
So
Sweden
let's see.
sending ammunition and everything to Ukraine or not? Are they
I
blocking it?
haven't, no, I haven't, but I know that Europe sent, yeah, but I don't know if Sweden also sent, but I know Europe sent money and I mean, they do it together. Yeah, we also waste billions on Ukraine. Yes. She say also they also
Which
sent.
is the closest big city to you in Sweden?
I mean, Sweden, Stockholm is the biggest. So
So you're close to Stockholm.
I mean, I am in Stockholm, not close to
Okay.
Stockholm. I'm in
Oh, but
Stockholm.
then you're the most expensive place.
Yeah, I'm almost in the center.
In the center.
Almost, yeah. Actually,
So there's a lot of traffic and stuff or what?
no. I mean, I'm in a very good place. I live in a very good place because it is center, but it is somehow look like suburb as well because we have forest around us, we have water around us, but we have
So it looks nice.
yes, two stations to the center from my home. Just two stations with train and cycling 15 minutes maximum. Yeah,
So you don't need a car or anything. You can.
I have a
cycle
car.
and-
Yes, I have a car, but I don't use it like that. Yeah, I
So
just
you never
use
use
it.
a car.
No, I just use it when I want to travel somewhere further out. Yeah,
Or
or
like go to the airport or something like that.
not even airport. I just use it, for example, in summertime mostly when we want to go to the nature. We have to go maybe
Oh,
50-minute drive, or sometimes summers when we go to Estonia, we take the car with us there.
but
So
it's a massive country. Like, have you been all over the country?
no,
It's
I have
quite
been.
massive.
I haven't been everywhere. I have been just in Stockholm, Gothenburg, maybe 30 years ago, 35 years ago, and there is a city Malmo. Just because I was going towards Denmark and those parts. Okay, so I've been passing that Malmo. Few cities near Stockholm I've been just visiting. That's all.
Do you have a lot of family in here in
Yeah.
Sweden, or is the family in Iran?
No, just my brother is here, but the rest are in Iran.
And he's happy.
Yeah, he's happy that he's not. I mean, if he was there, he might have been killed. Yeah,
Yeah.
because so he's happy that he's free at least. He had a good life there in Iran. Yeah, he was very good teacher, math teacher, very famous.
Okay.
But he left everything because he was fed up with that government. He couldn't breathe, and good that he came here. And he's now.
So a lot of people leave that country or what?
Mhm. A lot of people want to run away and
Come to Sweden.
maybe not exactly Sweden, but to go somewhere to be free. Understand? For example, my brother is very active now against the Iranian regime in Iran. He wouldn't be able,
Yeah, because then they will come and kill him.
Yes, exactly. So
I
and
mean-
then when the regime falls, I don't think he wait even one day to go back.
Yeah.
So it is
And,
not like this. I have to say, it is not like this that we want to come here. That we are poor and we want to come to Sweden. No, we ran away from a dictatorship that they
Yeah.
support. Actually, they brought it to us. They helped this dictatorship to, get the power. Is it true?
So there's like 100,000 immigrants to Sweden every year,
Mhm.
more than 100,000.
Okay, but not from Iran, from many different countries. Is it true you can just move to Sweden and leech on welfare? Leech, I don't know what you.
It's like a leech.
I know.
And it just sucks you dry.
No, I know that.
Doesn't
I
give
know
you any
that.
benefit, you know.
I know that. Yes, but just I say that, and the thing is that some people, for example, Martin, some people they come in old ages. Yeah, they cannot learn the language. They cannot find job. Okay, and they come from a dictatorship, from war, for example, from let's say Syria and so on, and the government take care of them. You know, they don't have to suffer. They don't have to die from hunger. And their children, the thing is that their children, they go to school and then they will be somebody, okay? They become dentists, they become this and that, teacher or whatever. So the government make a long-term investment in reality, okay? So maybe these parents, these people, they are here, they don't work, they just get welfare, but their children, they go to school and they study, then later they become the future of the country, okay? So it is not because that welfare money is not that enough. It is enough that you survive, okay? But you cannot save that you can have a good life with that. So people rather work and make money to save, and then have a car. For example, if you have a car, they don't give you welfare, Martin. Okay, you have to sell that and use it. So when you don't have anything, then they can give you help. They can give you money. But I want to have a car. I want to, I want to travel. I want to do
you
this.
need your private jet. Mujhe needs his
No,
private jet. You know?
I mean, enough for a good life, so that I can with family. I don't want to sit on this minimum.
Yeah. So Muji, you are surviving, thriving in that country. I see there's a lot of people also leaving, going back to countries, but more coming in to the country because it's a good country. It's not a bad country, but the weather is just not the best.
No, the weather is bad. Yeah. Is it true that Sweden has a big problem with migrant criminal gangs? There are Swedish criminal gangs as well. It's not necessarily, what is it? Immigrants. No, I say
this
that.
guy. Look at this guy.
Which?
He says, sounds good. I'm going to come there and live on welfare. So he's going to come and live there, Muji.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is that I say, that's not a very good life, okay? That's just the minimum.
Yes.
And the government, no. And then another thing is that, Martin, the government doesn't give you like that. You have to be active. You have to, search for a job, all these things. It is not just like this that they give you like that. So they have to see the reason, okay? If Martin comes, for example, beginning until he learned the language, yes, they give you. But later he has to learn, progress, and then he has to search for a job. If he cannot find, then the government try to help. So there are these efforts, not that just,
So
okay.
it's like 5% unemployment, around 5 to 10% or something. So there are a lot of people that don't have jobs, but they get at least payment. Is there people that beg on the streets in your country?
Sorry?
Like, are there
Begging?
people that beg on your streets? Like
Begging. No, it's just, it is only, I know, begging, yeah. It is only this, what is it? It's how I think organized, organized mafia or whatever. They come from Romania, okay? Since Romania joined EU, then and they are coming these, how do you say it, Romans, these gypsies, okay, on another way. ward. You know gypsies, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Romania, who don't have anything there. They are discriminated. Only they are here and sitting outside every supermarket, and they are begging. Otherwise, Swedish don't do that. Sometimes you see drug users, these addicted or usually drug addicted. I have seen that they come in the in metro and they ask for money, which I never give them a single corona. Almost nobody give them because we know that they are going to use it for drug. Otherwise, you are a healthy person, you are a normal person, you get help from the government. Okay, if
How
you
much
don't-
help did they give you, Muji?
Sorry.
How much help did they give you, the government?
Okay, they give your rent. Okay, of course you don't have to.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes. For example, they have to see that, okay, if you are one person, you need a small flat. Okay, they pay for your rent, doesn't have to increase, and then they pay for your healthcare, your food, your an amount that say, okay, you survive with this much. Okay, for clothes and food. Yes. So
Okay, that's awesome.
they know how much is the norm. Okay, and they say, okay, we give you this much so that you survive. I think now
Yeah, we hit the 3.
yes, we hit the
It was
3.
fun talking to you, Muji. It was interesting. I'm
thank you
glad
for-
you're doing
yeah.
good in that
Yeah.
country.
Thank you very
Sounds
much.
like a good country.
Yeah, let me see. Is it true that Malmo is I have heard that Malmo is more dangerous. So they pay for everything pretty much. I mean, as I said, everything so that you survive. Okay. All right. Anyway, so thank you for
Okay.
being here, everybody. God bless
It was
you.
fun, Muji.
Yeah,
God
thank
bless
you,
you,
my
Muji.
brother. God bless
May
you
you find
too.
Christ. May
Yeah,
you guys
thank you.
all find Christ.
Yes, thank you. Inshallah.
God bless.
Inshallah.
Okay,
Thank
enjoy
you.
your night, guys.
Yeah,
Cheers.
yeah. Cheers. Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye, Muji.
Bye.